And welcome back to Echoes of the Infinite. We are going to go ahead and get things rolling right away. We're running a little behind schedule as per normal, but that is fine. We are going to make this work. We did have a little bit of almost a month of hiatus as one of our members, Eddie, had a bit of a health scare and actually got hospitalized. So we are back now. He's feeling much more gooder. And we are going to go ahead and get this ball rolling. With that being said, let's go ahead and begin introductions. I am your DM, Travis, and get us started.
What up, Internet? It's your boy, Armando, playing the girl, Gatria. I want to say we're, what, level 8? Level 9, Barbarian Goliaths. What's up?
Well, I'm Julian. I'm playing Anopos, a level 9 fighter halfling.
I'm Eddie, I'm playing Anastasia, level 9 cleric.
I am Tyson, I'm playing Trillis, a level 9 human wizard.
My name is Cole, I'm playing Roxas, the returned Warforged Artificer.
I am Mitch, I am playing Kama, the level 9 Tiefling Warlock.
My name is Cody, I am playing the level 9 Oath of Vengeance Paladin Nazos. Darkrai.
Now, I think that it is only fitting that we do a good recap, considering the fact that it's been a little while. So, please feel free to chime in, raising hands preferably, so they don't talk over each other, as I try to recap the events from last session. You guys have finally made it to the city that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Hang on, I have it right. Alborin.
Whatever.
Yeah, Alborin. A city that has been overtaken by a hag who has an item that you guys are trying to get. It is the Mirror of Envy. The Cursed Trek, mostly undercover as merchants or merchant representatives, went relatively well at first, until you came face to face with the High Council, who basically put you out on your butt. Quote-unquote transactions were to be made, but unbeknownst to you at the time, your party had been made. Because the High Councilman that you were talking to was none other than the Hag in disguise, as a High Fae. Words were spoken, things were said, and you left thinking, oh, we did pretty well. You headed back to your group and found out, oh no, we did not do well. That was literally the person that we were trying to find, and we have been made. You reached out to one of your contacts, the Monarch of the Domain, Apolyatos. The beholder that is mostly artificial at this point and seeks to only bring perfection through mechanical means. He has stated that he's going to essentially issue an order to the city to allow you all entry, which was barred before by the High Council. With that all being said, if I recall correctly, you are awakening on a new day, so day tracker, please. You'll be awakening on a new day in preparation to go into the city. Yes.
I don't think I got to do my long rest abilities.
Everybody should be doing a long rest.
I know, the
some scanning
scanning and all that stuff.
Must resist her to make
Well,
it.
hang on, real quick. Did you have anything that you needed to do on the long rest before trekking to the city? We're just going to go around the table. So please prepare anything that you want to do.
We don't have any anti-magic items, do we?
Not directly.
And that entire place is filled to the brim with magic and summons. I could attempt to make a protective totem, but I don't think we have enough time to hunt down another sacrifice or anything. So I don't have that much to do other than I'm gonna warm myself up and train for when we eventually have to clash with all of them.
Okay. Anopos?
I've already loaded all my stuff up, so
Alright.
this is good.
Anastasia? Phyllis?
Nothing really besides if people were doing any trainings before we went to bed.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think we covered all that before we left.
I believe we did.
Okay, cool.
Routes.
I was gonna be next to Katria, trying to get more information on the
Blood of
blood of gluttony.
Okay.
So
I need
what
you
the
to make an Arcana check. I believe it's how we were running this.
Yes, but I already had done some of it, so hopefully this is a better roll to get the rest of the information. That's a 19 plus
That's solid.
plus 9, so 28 for an Arcana.
Oh, thank you for the reminder, Cody.
Yep.
Do.
Where's my rage point?
Cole, Tyson, Eddie, and Cody were all awarded a DM die because they did a lot of off-screen chatting. It was summarized by Nazos as pure comedy. So
I'm still angry about it.
I believe that was you,
Nice.
you, and you. All have a DM dice. DM dice work like kind of like a luck dice. You can just choose to re-roll one thing that you do. You cannot do it on enemy stuff.
Command reroll.
It's a command re-roll for you. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while. Okay, so you rolled a 19.
What was it? 28 total.
28 total, and what was the tracker you had on it before?
The plus Arcana?
Yeah, I have a plus 9 to my Arcana.
I have plus 9 stats.
I'm trying to figure that out because I don't think I did well with my notes last time, or I don't remember where I even put them.
Well, do some digging.
So what I have is the information that I got last time is the blood of gluttony, large amount of something specific.
Okay.
I think you got a 24 the last time.
About a 20 last time, I'd have to say.
Give me a moment to see if I can figure out what that was.
We're talking about the thing that can make a lot of pan.
No. It's the thing Katria has. So like Tyson's hat.
Oh.
The items of sins. I can scan to see what we need to do to upgrade. I also did that for the dragon vessel. And so you guys remember, for the dragon vessel, I need to get at least 1 gallon of any type of dragon blood. That could be like a kobold, dragonborn, and stuff like that. Dragonkin.
Dragon D.
So for me to
Stop it, get some help.
so I can get the dragon vessel to the next stage. Currently, my dragon vessel can make the things it can make is ale, olive oil, a potion of healing, a potion of climbing. Because it went up, it can also make a potion of fire breath and a potion of healing.
Greater healing.
Greater healing, yes.
Cool. Potion of greater healing.
And
is
mead.
really useful.
MEAD.
Yeah,
Mead.
I'm not exactly sure what that is.
It's a
alcohol.
It's alcohol.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
Just tell me about it.
Anyone is currently attuned to the dragon vessel.
I am. I'm currently attuned to it.
I just want you.
No, he was. He's a
No, he made that himself.
Because he's been doing it like every day. He's like, how much mana should I make?
No. We're all.
Okay, and what was the hint that you already had for the blood?
Large amount of something specific.
Okay. I will type to you what it is that you discovered. While I'm doing that, comma, did you have anything?
I'm gonna do overnight for.
Those fries will probably be done before the.
Before we go to rest, I could try and use the
I did shuffle it around.
scribe to see if we can get more information on this, whatever cloak of wrath or whatever. But
Oh, the cloak of wrath for.
yeah, we could. I could try to strive for it again.
Cloak of wrath? I thought it was a cloak of something else. I thought it was a cloak of back
It's in the mountain somewhere,
Hold on.
which isn't helpful. But
I apologize. What are you talking about exactly?
so is it the robe of wrath that's in
No.
the mountain somewhere?
The pride.
Or pride? That one.
Pride.
Global Pride.
Yes, it is somewhere in the mountains.
That's all we know.
That's all you know.
Yeah. I could try and scribe.
We also know that whatever necromancer that's in some cave is also in the mountains, generally speaking.
Also,
Which I hate myself because
He's
I like
in the
way-
direction of mountains.
Yes.
yeah.
Roughly,
Just
could
like-
may or not be anything more specific. May or may not be related.
Could try. I get my spell slots back over the rest, so no reason not to try. I can-
Okay, go for it.
I just need to. Where is that?
But an empty stomach. It's still
I just need to roll for it, right? I don't need to. Yeah. Okay. See what we get. Shit. It's a 5.
Same information as last.
Still in the mountains. Somewhere, it's still there. Correct. It hasn't moved a lot. Like, cool. 9. Alright. I'll get my stuff.
Oh, actually, I have to roll something now.
Oh, great.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Intelligence modifier?
Yeah.
My intelligence modifier is +10.
So, are you using the top?
Yeah.
Okay, then disregard that.
You're not surprised.
I don't have the spell scrying.
Okay,
That
so,
would be bad.
yeah, same information as last time.
Just what's in the chat from last time.
I don't remember.
It's above the DM die. Same thing. That was it. Otherwise, nothing new.
Yes, I know much.
Very important.
That's it. Yeah, that was it.
Okay,
Nothing.
so, with all that being said, morning has come.
Wailing.
Go close her door.
Yeah, and I'm confused about what you sent me about
Okay.
that thing.
Well, maybe talk with it with your group, and you'll understand better.
Wouldn't the information be presented to him in a way that he understands it, and then he has to articulate that to us?
Yes and no. If he doesn't understand the terminology,
Okay.
Well,
that's on it.
it's more of the specific of, like, is it really that many, or...
It's also really weird when
Why don't you explain?
It's also really weird when you
Well,
read
we
it.
also-
It's like I can make one greater potion of healing, which does this many d6 dice. It's like, what? I don't know what the d6 is.
It heals a greater wound.
So, it's after we wake up. Is everyone done with their long rest stuff?
Yeah.
After he slept.
I actually had to be right next to Katria.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She moves in her sleep.
Incredible.
What did she say?
Not strike at disadvantage.
Because it's like,
still loading up my thing, so let me bust out a couple of die.
And no, you may not use your DM die for this. Oh, we don't have one.
No.
Why would you?
So 17 and a 14.
For
Let me
the
double
fine.
check my unarmed. We'll go with the
17
14.
and a 14.
Cole,
Hey,
make a
just a
dexterity saving throw.
I have a 19 armor class.
Yeah, but he's got modifiers.
Yeah, because I've not added the +9 to my unarmed strike.
Go. Dexterity saving throw.
So 23. Does 23 hit?
9.
Go ahead and roll it.
that's 6 damage strike.
Yes, 6
It's
damage.
going to be half because you didn't put muscle into it.
Sounds good.
So you take 3 damage as you get punched in the face while Catria's asleep.
Just sleep it off.
I wasn't laying with them.
Would you make a noise? Do you feel pain?
Well, creaks and groans of.
It would just be. It's just 3 damage. You know, it just hits you.
There's a small dent in your cheek.
Yeah, you'd be aware of it.
On my face, I'm standing up. Right now,
Total.
it'll be my knee, if anything.
Well, punch your knee. And I grumble, funny armor.
Congratulations, you now have a dented knee.
That's mending.
Do I have that as a campaign?
That would work.
Yeah, Forge can get. It takes a minute,
I see.
so they can technically do it.
I will do that. Use my cantrip to just. Do I heal the cantrip? Yes.
Oh my god.
Do I heal back up to full?
It's only 3 points, and it's only a slightly dented knee.
You'll be alright. Alright, so, and now you don't have any evidence to say she did it at all. Moving on.
I think that's it.
Alright.
Anastasia and I wake up early, but probably just guard.
Yep.
Keep an eye out, make sure no weird hack stuff happens here.
Come on, go back up.
Ugh.
I'll have to look at my.
So do you want to share to them with the class there, Kendra?
Yeah, so given the fact that there's new feats brought out with the recent book that got published on April 1st, I wanted to actually inquire about if any of those feats are still applicable to the campaign, and if I can train any of them in the future.
Possibly. That seems like a question you should ask the DM, though.
I did. You didn't check the DMs.
Don't have a single message from you.
What? Okay.
Yeah, the last message is from me.
I have not pressed enter. Now
That's
that
something to worry about.
At the end of the session, when we
Dados?
maybe level up.
Dados?
No, that's fucking the Armando.
Calm down.
This is a DM question.
I'm trying to find the info so I can acutely ask properly.
When Katria wakes up, I'll tell her what I found out.
Go ahead. Look, is it time? Is it back to Hallborn?
Hi.
Roxas, what are you doing next? My bed again?
I found out what I have to do to help your blood of gluttony to get to stirring.
To Digivolve.
If you want to work for it, I'd be a bit more worried. But okay.
So
You don't want to Digivolve.
you have to consume at least one full creature of each creature type.
That's a lot of creature types.
Gross. So that's one.
You could probably track these.
Sure.
That sounds like a
So
time.
you've eaten a ghost before?
Saying it Digivolves implies that it can.
Were you not paying attention to that? No, you weren't there, were you? No. She starts to tear up thinking of grown up.
Obviously, you guys wouldn't maybe necessarily know the answer right now, but like, would a kobold count as like just a dragon, or is it like a kobold and a dragon and a
No,
like
so
a dragonborn?
just to clarify, because that would be insane.
Yeah.
No,
seems
it's
like it.
one of each type. So aberration, undead, so on and so forth.
Oh, are creatures with multiple types?
Super types, so.
Even if there is, you would only get credit for one each.
What would be the ghost?
No.
What would be the ghost? Undead. Okay, so
Well, Cole, you don't need to track this.
I do.
I'm wanting to track it too because I'm the one helping them with it.
And I gotta look up the whole enemy types, right?
Yep.
What would be the best place to look at? What source?
Alright.
Manager extras.
Hey, go to the monsters.
Maybe we're about to talk.
Yes. Not a huge issue right this second.
Source.
You won't be achieving it anytime soon.
You better hope you don't have to use that hack today.
Nope. I forgot to bring it, but I threw it in front of a
I found it. I'll send it to you in character chat. Or where would I send information to a specific character?
I'm
That's a
going.
lot of monsters.
That was awesome. I'm going to, as everybody wakes up, I'm going to change the music.
Where do I send it?
DM him.
Yeah, send him a DM.
Yeah.
Think back.
Your timer's going off.
My chicken.
And fries. Chalkin.
Unrelated, coincidentally funny. Chimkin.
Chimkin. Or to pop. I got worried. You're just being warm.
Eddie, that's a layup.
Oh! Nice catch. Oh, guess what? We have a moment. Tyson.
No.
No.
No? No, we
No. Wait.
Everybody's waking up, so go ahead and start discussing.
What's the plan again? What is the plan again? Because it's been so long.
We got permission to go into the town.
Or we just walking straight in?
We're just walking straight in.
Never mind.
Party on the place.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, depending on how this goes, that could become true. You never know.
Hey, Triolis.
What's up?
I'll tell you the information that I got about to what we need to do for Catria's gluttony, blood of gluttony.
Just save the information.
Just
Yeah,
say
I wasn't feeling
you have to. Oh, well,
So more importantly, it would take the same amount of time to just say the information than to be like, I'm going to tell you the information.
so Catria has to consume at least one full creature of each creature type. So that would be an aberration,
Yeah, you can
beast,
put it there.
celestial, construct, dragon, elemental, fey, fiend, giant, humanoid, monstrosity, zoo, ooze, plant, and undead. She has to consume at least one
And
entire creature.
how many?
Across the top
How
of what
many
the
has she
monster
consumed
was.
already?
Unless that's not enough.
So she would
That's
eat.
what he listed off.
I sent it to you.
It's multiple slides on there.
Yeah. Listen, just say that Catria has to consume the entire menagerie.
Well, so
Okay.
so far,
Alright.
I want.
She has to eat one of each Zootopia.
Would they'd eaten a ghost,
Furries.
they said, so that would count as undead.
What is it?
I'm guessing they would have eaten a plant before.
It has to be a legitimate monster.
Plant creature.
Or a vegetable.
Yeah. I eat a cabbage. It counts.
Yeah.
Joe fined Cactuar for his war crimes against magic.
What's a minute classified as?
Aberration.
Aberration.
No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
But
That will be a pain to do because they want to eat you, and so it's gonna be a big fight.
That's maybe awkward. Would that be considered cannibalism to eat another giant?
Yes.
Yes.
The giants of your same race.
No.
Yes.
They're all giant kin. They would be considered cannibalism. They all share blood.
No. That is from.
That's
Catria from
It
Africa.
would be cannibalism.
It's not. Catria from Africa does not count.
technically
Should
not.
The universe doesn't count.
She would have to eat a giant from Ravnica. Otherwise, there is no genetic similarity. There's no cannibalism.
Look, if I eat a gorilla, it's not cannibalism just because we're related.
No, but they will actually believe this.
You'll also probably die in the next couple of hours.
It's a gorilla. It's a lot of gorilla.
Yeah.
Also, why?
Diseases, all.
It's like, yeah, if you eat 5 million bananas in an hour, you'll die of radiation poisoning.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're worried about if you eat that many bananas.
Yeah, potassium poisoning won't get you first.
I think honestly, you would just. I don't even think you could.
Your
You'd just
stomach would just explode.
You'd vomit. You'd vomit. You couldn't physically eat that many.
So, what are we doing?
I'll go over to you. When you are comfortable, the next time we do a long rest, I'd be willing to see what your blade needs to go up to the next stage.
Anyways,
I know.
it's a long
Looking at this list, Catria was like, I gotta eat one of each of these? One of these I'm kind of offended by, but
I'm gonna head outside and just mount.
Edifins, yeah.
Just get ready to leave for the day.
Actually, make that 2 now.
Works.
What else have you eaten?
Do we count the dragon meats?
You have to consume an entire creature.
I have to.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Not Boblin.
Nah,
Boblin, our precious cow. Boblin the goblin. Squirt! Oh, what's a squirt?
Squirt! No! He got the squirt.
No.
He's a finance.
No. But if he's on his deathbed,
don't eat balls from a
Maybe. With permission.
well, it wouldn't matter.
With permission from the friends, from the enemies. Who cares?
Yeah,
swinging it.
Red Goblin, the goblin.
No, Bobby, no.
And did we? I guess I don't remember what we said about the coins. What they need to, like the greed items, what they need to.
I haven't listed down.
I know, but to get to the next stage.
Yeah. You wrote those down, did you?
Nah,
Didn't he DM you that?
Not for the coins of greed and whatnot.
I know I just found the coins in the dice.
Oh no, you haven't done the meditation on them yet.
Oh, I thought you saying well,
Yeah.
I'll throw her out. I will also offer
No nice cookie breakfast.
when you are comfortable.
Should we consume
During a long rest.
Yeah, for those who need to consume rations, please.
Okay. Done.
I will be willing to do my scan to see what they need to get to the next stage.
I have to eat something.
Get low.
So I did get Triolus's. What was Triolus's that I needed to do?
Pride.
Pride's hat.
Yeah.
Do you have it written down, Triola?
I do not.
He did not roll high enough.
Oh, he has. He has to do 5 spells at the same.
Yeah.
25 spells or something.
You have to net 20, like.
I did get the information.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I think so.
I do net 25 spells.
Roxas is becoming the magic item accountant.
So
Timer's going off. Go, go, go! Timer! What? Here's like, wait, what? What's a timer?
Timer, I hardly know. Like, Mono was looking around like she didn't know.
Y'all are dumb.
I'm all this down.
Not this.
This is important to our characters.
Everybody's talking.
So the Pride Hat needs 5 nat 20 spells.
When on hits. So 5 does not count for that.
Correct. This high.
Yeah. But I have plenty of others that have to roll it.
Right, but they aren't your favorites.
My favorite is a favorite of mine.
Oh yeah, that's
And I can do up to 5 shots at level 5.
Is it only 5 crits? That sounds
Yeah.
Enemy, I think.
It's also the first stage, wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw him move past the first stage.
Oh yeah.
Because
I think it's only 5 for the first stage to go.
I think it's also specifically you have to hit an enemy with it, because otherwise every night you can just cast the rest of the spells and just try to complete it.
It has to be.
You just hit it free.
Can you double check? See what it was. So 5 nat 20 on spells.
Yes.
On one spell type, or that's what I want to ask him.
You want to put a pin in this?
Yeah.
Roger.
We can talk about this one
This
right
is-
now.
And this is also important to D&D.
No, it's fair. Like normally I would be like, oh, put a pin in it, and we'll answer that question on lunch break.
Answer that question when it is.
Because you both already have the information. So.
Yeah, you're also not going to be able to really. Probably not going to do it right now. If
True.
it'll matter.
Yeah, you're not close. You're at 0 out of X. Should be 5. What? Got him.
Yeah, man.
It's not that one.
Pumpkin.
Would have been hilarious if they were all come down.
Chicken fried rice!
Yes, it is one of those where it's like, it is literally.
What's with the empty bowl?
I mean, it's not like I don't have.
That's for chips.
But
Let's
see.
Shall we grab food?
No, let's wait till the break.
Milk set.
Actually, now's the goodest time than any. We haven't really formally started yet, so if we want to go to a quick intermission, so everybody can grab food.
Yeah.
But hey, please make it quick
Up, it goes more.
so we can get started again.
Sorry about this.
to 4.
We'll be right back. We're going to go
This is
and have some food. And we are back. Alright, we're all going to be munching, but yes, let us go ahead and get things started by cold graving me a soda. And this is a little warmer than I thought it was. And pepper jack and red pepper. And go ahead and start getting things rolling with your guys' expedition.
Well, I mean, how was
Are they
going
about
back
going
inside?
down?
We're walking in.
Expedition.
Where else
There's the
is
front
he?
door. Wizard.
I think we're probably. Are we not just gonna march straight to the like?
Yeah, that's what Dorothy did in The Wizard of Oz.
Cool. So, redressing, going back to my original clothing before the whole Underdark vibe. Was I already in my original clothing when it's under disguise?
No, you were in a dress thing, I guess.
Alright, so. Are you all getting together first? Are you trickling in? What are you doing?
No.
Oh,
We're all going in together.
Did you find out about?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Is Apollotos already there, or
Apollotos isn't going to be here.
He sent a message.
He's sending us as his representatives.
look at my best, brush my hair.
He basically said if they decide not to honor it, that he's going to cause problems. Will not be upset about bringing this home.
What?
So I won't be upset about bringing it home.
Wait, you said it has no veggies in it, right?
No veggies in it. There's no meat.
Or no meat. So I may ask for a small container to have Renee try.
That was one of the considerations.
I appreciate it.
I was like,
Alright, so.
Yeah.
Anything? You guys are all grouping together, getting ready to march into town. Are you keeping the tower there? What are you doing?
Probably forward back down.
Yeah, we'll bring the tower down actually for this. So I'll pack up the tower, put it in my pack.
The Routes is still inside.
He gets ejected out.
Kicked straight out of it.
Forcibly
He
ejected.
gets ejected out.
Staying inside.
Hang on, I got him.
You look at your offices. Come on.
I'm a lot bigger as well. I'm as big as you now, so
Why do you think there was a lot more?
dude.
No, Cole, obviously I'm kidding.
Well, that looks like it.
Yeah.
Alright. So?
Well, we know there's plenty of constructs going in there, so once we start going there, if we get confrontational, do we have anything that can like stall constructs, spirits?
If they attack us, well, Apollotos will know pretty much immediately.
We are very likely going to be watched throughout the entire time we're there.
I already know where to go, so nothing to worry about.
Hey, out of character, what are we stealing again? The beer?
Yeah. We're trying to get
Just trying to make sure I'm on the same page.
We're also trying to break that control of his hand.
Stealing the mirror should accomplish that. Hopefully.
Acquire.
So, you all begin to march as you hit that ever-present barrier that you guys have kind of set yourselves up outside of. Immediately, a pair of flying Magan hypnotists flank you on both sides.
Hypnotist.
Do you need an image?
I don't. Probably not.
That's what they identified when they were.
Wrong place.
No, I got that. I was more reacting to the word hypnotist specifically.
That's just that they're tight.
Yeah.
So only ain't trying anything.
Trills knows him.
Basically,
Like
Yep.
this one. And they're floating next to you.
Yep.
on the right foot. They're like mind goblins.
Stop. Quit picking on the poor boy.
I'm not picking on them.
Alright, so you are flanked immediately by them. They are silent. As you approach the gate begins to open, and a singular, regular guard one of the mage guards, approaches. You are being inspected. The High Council will see you now. March them in.
Say inspected or expected?
Expected.
Okay.
Probably both.
As you enter, you are flanked by not only the Hypnotist, but no less than 6 of the regular warrior guards and 2 of the spellcaster guards.
Am I still riding the horse? Or do I have to dismount?
You will have to dismount.
Okay.
You hate to see this.
Just checking.
The townsfolk, as you enter, seem to be actively avoiding your gaze. They are scurrying away, closing windows, etc.
They must have been warned not to pay any mind to us.
That or they're already expecting something loud to occur.
Could be. Deal with that. It comes.
Of course.
You are escorted back to the church. It is vacant. There is no one there. You are escorted to the staircase at the center and down the stairs. For those who did not go on the first trip, this is your first time there.
Mm-hmm. You're looking around.
Yeah,
Get a feel for the place.
I'm more looking at the structural looks of it.
Leans over to Nopos.
At least we're able to see it. Wow, we're able to see it when we're away.
Looks a little different going there.
If you refer to your battle maps, I will bring you in.
Oh wait,
Wazowski enhanced.
Enhance. Enhance.
Enhanced.
Jarvis enhance.
Jarvis, creases J's.
Oh my gosh. Switching you over.
Yeah.
That did not go the way I wanted it to. I accidentally switched my view instead of yours.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
Yep.
It do be like that sometimes.
Oh. Alright. Go ahead and get this up.
We have all converged into a single being.
Yeah.
We're all one person now.
One! Oh!
They're coming down.
After it ate everyone.
Oh my god. What the hell?
That's over the comma.
What the Yeah, apparently you're all beat down.
Ah, to be this glorious, beautiful, and all strong, and all knowing.
And so very, very short.
Catcher starts throwing fireballs. Opens mouth, fireballs.
No, nothing new.
Yeah.
I just want to point this out. I'm not dead.
So you once again
Hold on. I can verify. Not dead.
75.
He's actually alive. I can't.
Give it 30 seconds.
No,
Yeah.
when you finish, it might update here in a moment, and you'll just suddenly, like,
Immediately perish. I'm just separating y'all out.
spontaneously combust.
Aren't you partially undead anyway?
I'm taking my wins.
Yeah, nobody's dead. Not even Tama. Maybe they fixed the tabletop.
Stop jinxing it.
Yeah.
I know. Alright, so you're all in this hallway. The door closes behind you. A guard appears in front of you.
Well, real quick, how are we positioning ourselves in a line? Because I don't.
I'll throw you in there. It doesn't matter for this part.
This is visual representation and nothing more.
Yep.
So
The
the guards
guard
do that.
appears in front of you. Follow me. It begins to lead you in.
Video games come in and then we go the other way.
The door's closed behind you.
Explore every corner that isn't the correct path.
Right.
Go in whichever direction means that Travis has to explain the roads.
You enter what appears to be the dining hall of this level. I need to turn down this.
Yeah, it's a little
This is the same room they were kept in prison.
Correct.
Like,
Yeah, this is where they dragged us.
This is where they interrogate them.
Got any enemies in here?
oh, wow.
I'm okay. Catch with a fireball.
I didn't ask how it was.
Yeah,
The entirety of the population of this room is keeping a very close eye. Now, I will leave you guys to move yourselves, but I am going to slowly move you
Monday
ahead.
update.
Where am I? Oh, there.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I'll have to refresh my
Let's maybe not all stand in a conga line.
I'll go up front with him.
As much as I like line spells, I don't feel like all of us.
I was just saying, right the ball down that line would hurt.
Oh, is this not a grid? Or
You can use the arrow keys to stay on grid.
hello?
Anastasia,
Oh, there it
did you
goes.
mean to go there?
Oh,
Oh, no. Where's she? Oh, she's at the table.
I don't know.
Two mages stand up. Follow your friends. You already disrupted our town. We don't need anything else.
Where are you going?
What?
Where are they going?
What are you talking about? Where are they going?
Where are we going as friends?
To speak with the High Council. Isn't that what you wanted anyway?
I mean direction, but that works too.
Come on, Anastasia. Find another place to sit.
Bonk.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
And by that,
Specifically,
We did the thing where you can shoot spells
you
around.
immediately feel like your magic is negated.
It's not magic.
It's not magic?
I don't think it specifies
It's thingy.
that it's magic. I could check.
It's just says you touch one willing creature.
Is it considered a spell?
No,
Mm-mm.
it's just a class. It's a what's it called? Eldritch.
Invocation?
Yeah.
So it's a spell?
It's not. It's not a spell. It doesn't have to be cast.
It doesn't have to be cast.
Correct.
So if someone silenced you, you can still use it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. In
Just
that
have
case,
somebody-
never mind.
Yep. Just in case. Yeah, I'll go in that direction.
If we get into combat, I probably will be great.
I'm just following right behind him the whole way.
I'm not moving my character, but I'm going up there too.
Hit the arrow keys, you'll be alright.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll grab it.
okay.
Bonk.
From the line. No.
Lightning bolt.
Oh, shit.
And she's gone. He stands to the side of the hallway, permitting you all entry.
My man's in the wall.
I will enter.
Oh.
All right. What do I see when I enter the room?
There is an assortment of people in this room. Go ahead and position yourselves as you like. They're all standing.
Oh.
However, they all have very odd looks to them.
I was moving. Okay. Thanks.
Is
I didn't
there-
know.
Is the one that they talked to last night the Fae there?
Standing at the head of the table.
Perfect.
Come on. Just the way you said that. Shatter. Okay.
Let's cast a high-powered spell in a room of 6 mages.
Try to hack.
No, I'm going to save me all my stuff to counterspell everything they throw.
We'll probably counter your counter spell.
The door to be a shit show.
That's the gathering should have ever heard my
The door shuts behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
The assortment of individuals sitting in these, or standing next to these chairs, are all eyeballing you.
You said they looked strange.
Yes. So, I will go through them in order. Starting with the top left. That is what they look like. Seems female, bald head, lots of tattoos.
Some sort of like blood priest sort of vibe.
Am I getting red razor blast?
The one next to her is even stranger. They don't seem human.
Well, that's not strange on its own.
They look like a writhing mass of worms that has become a humanoid shape.
Oh, what are they called in Halo? The hunters?
The one that walks.
They have a name.
Oh, I think that's Earthworm Jim, actually.
The next one looks like a relatively generic mage. I'm not going to throw the image up because it's actually kind of garbage.
Do it anyways. We want to know what they look like.
It doesn't.
Oh, it's Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah, it's also a Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah.
And it's literally only their name. It's just their name.
Right.
The one on the bottom left, relatively generic mage.
Little Badalkin?
They're blue.
The one in the center, though, is different. You're not entirely sure, but they seem to be, you in particular, recognize a mage breaker when you see one.
You can see the image.
I'm trying to pull it up. It's
Okay.
being a pick.
Okay, I didn't know.
Now you know.
Definitely not something we want to see. As a mage breaker.
Come on, you piece of junk computer. Come on. Come on.
It's like you're sending too many photos at once. It's like, I can't do it.
No, that wasn't it. This, if this works,
Oh no.
give it a moment to load.
You good? Oh, it's just really red.
Oh.
Probably because of the heat from that hot.
That's a little hot.
Can you grab me a couple
I've been
minutes?
through way. I have ate way hotter.
There's no more chicken.
There's no more chicken.
There's no more chicken.
Yeah, it's gone.
Sorry, that's fine. I'll just eat what I have.
Oh, sorry.
Pop that third bag.
No,
Cole probably ate most of it.
No, I think it was most of us ate one piece.
I did grab a couple more, but
and hold on a second.
Yeah.
I waited until everyone else got theirs.
Self-report.
You're dumb for that.
Oh, there he is.
Is it working now?
It's a link.
It's a link.
It is a link.
You changed your picture to that.
Oh,
That did not work. That did definitely
Not
didn't work.
working.
Okay,
I see the full
Screen.
picture.
the mage. What's weird is you saw
anyway, it'll load eventually. It is a mage breaker. Now, the last one.
the weird thing is that you sent the message from the mage breaker. You didn't send the message. The mage breaker sent that message.
The last one, though, definitely makes Anastasia's hairs stand on end for some reason.
What is that?
You know, Anastasia, Eddie, you know a blood mage when you see one.
Can you make the picture bigger?
And then, of course, standing at the very, very front is the High Fae.
Definitely totally high.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, the regular-looking mage at the top right of the screen here is the first one to speak.
Yes.
You come in here, lie to the Halley Council. weasel your way around a bar to your entry, disrupt our town, and force your way into a place where we are no longer feeling as safe as we once were. State your business and state it quickly, or I'm just going to have the Mage Breaker kill you all. The Mage Breaker, on the other hand, you're not going to order me to do anything. But I am thinking of it.
Okay, that's quite a tall order, given that we're representatives of Apoliates.
Apoliatos didn't care about our town
Until,
you brought him into our business.
correct, we brought him into the business of a hag that's managed to enchant the Tane.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Does the sin of envy speak to any of you?
That brings genuine looks of confusion.
Hey, so you'd eaten it. A powerful artifact is here in the hands of the hag. Its power is to enchant the mind.
This is when the High Fae is standing at the end. You guys remember her name? I actually have it. I remember to write it down.
Yep, I have
If you all do.
Her real name or the name she gave us?
The name she gave me.
Nope.
I don't have it. I was
That's
there.
because of the three that were there, I have it.
I have it right here. I just want to know if any of you remember.
Well, the leadership named Riley?
I never went.
Hello, Alyssa.
Oh wait, I don't know. You gave us a name, and then you forgot it, and then you came up with a new name.
I sure did.
That is,
But I wrote it down. We wrote down the new name. Yeah.
I know I wrote it down at one point, and then
I
just didn't save it.
I have not enchanted anyone in this room.
You've certainly enchanted.
The keywords is in this room.
You've certainly enchanted yourself there.
Is it a crime to want to look nice?
No, but it might be a crime to feed on those unknowing.
I feed on no one in my town.
Oh, so it's not your turn.
Keywords in my town.
I'm pretty sure Apoliatos would quite thoroughly like to dissolve that nation from you.
We pay our tithes. But he did not concern himself with this little port town until you brought him his gaze upon us. All we wanted was to be left alone to our studies.
Well, all we wanted was to make a trade with you. And yet you bought us and would have more than likely killed us had we stepped foot in anywhere closer to the Tandon Edge.
Pray tell, what happened to the last owners of these artifacts that you found alive?
We haven't found any one of them alive, so as far as I know.
Exactly. My proclamation was that you were here to kill me. Of course I'm going to bar you from my town.
We just wanted to make a trade for the item.
Yep.
We would have happily have come in, and we told you up front that all we wanted was to make a trade.
That isn't what you said. You were said you were here to
That's why
negotiate merchant deals and all sorts of other lies.
we said that was a lie either. We would quite happily trade with you.
You're definitely about merchants. Do not say that you were 100% telling the truth, because you wouldn't.
Alright, but we were. Now, at least as far as the dock steel goes, because we got our own little town that's starting to be built up. We need allies and we need to have trade routes.
Yes, well, that doesn't change the fact that I do not have the item you speak of.
Will that be for your sister then?
Which one?
Hey, the one that feeds on chaos. The one that's
Feeds on chaos.
the one that's just outside the town at least.
Oh. Jealous twit.
Hold on. Okay. Right. So she said she doesn't have the item, but that she was worried that we would kill her because the owners of the items are all dead.
Yes.
So where is it?
I will
Do
say.
you have it or not? If you don't have it,
There it is.
Let Inopo speak for us.
Well, no, he's got a point. You say you don't have it, that's all you would have had to have done, was let us in, to show us where the item might have been at one point, and we would have happily made trade deals with you and your team, if for nothing else than for goods.
I don't have it because it is dangerous. It is locked away.
That will be violence. Why not aim it?
You don't understand.
Help us.
What's
Understand.
its properties? Because that's one of the things
It's not
we're trying-
about its properties. It's what it currently contains.
And what does it contain?
Before I acquired it, someone had locked a god in it.
Really?
God of Death.
No. Of magic.
Nix.
We were wondering where she went.
Yes.
Yes, well, I tried to commune. I don't know the details of the artifact. It is beyond my scope.
Would you
But-
mind?
If you let me finish speaking, Half Pint,
The funny thing is, we know the goddess.
I
Personally.
understand this, but that doesn't help the fact that, for lack of better decorum, she's pissed.
Of course.
Do you know what happens when a god of magic finally emerges from something? Likely everything within a few square miles are probably going to get destroyed just because of the temper tantrum. I was threatened with more than just that, which is why it is locked away.
Would you mind letting us see her? We might be able to calm her day.
We have a good reputation with her.
Permission to
Hey,
insight to see if she's speaking truth or
Go ahead. Roll insight.
Yeah, may I, or just Katria?
For those that are wanting to try and insight this, it probably would be a good idea.
Yes. So
I will allow one person to insight at advantage because Katria is the one who said it. Katria makes the roll. You will have advantage on this roll, though.
yes.
Wait, but I was the one that called out the.
You're the one who called her out, but they're the ones proclaiming insight.
I feel like you should do with
The
whoever
problem
has,
is-
has the higher
I
bonus.
think. I
Yeah,
don't,
I have proficiency in insight.
I understand, but that's not how this goes.
That's silly.
But someone with proficiency can help.
Yeah,
that's-
that's
Yes, because all everybody's has building.
super advantage.
No.
1, 2, 2.
That's silly.
That looks like a nice.
thinking about it.
It is a thing.
A 19 on the die.
Yeah, that would have been a 27. Plus 8 insight.
Yeah, but
22 insight. I'll send you a message.
no,
I can't say this out loud.
Good times.
What are the responses to this conversation from the various others?
They seem to be learning a little bit, but they don't seem completely surprised.
they were expecting this. Or they had already guessed that she was a hag.
Well, if it's so dangerous, you could always give it to us to take it outside of town and release it.
Were it so easy? What? I will explain momentarily.
Okay,
Dude.
Arbiter.
Speaks truth. There's
Words.
being withheld.
She literally the opening for Halo 3.
Yes.
That Nyx was inside. Or did she?
Spoilers, sorry.
Oh no.
Did she buy us the one just?
Now,
How did she?
now that I understand that you are not here to kill me specifically, and you're only after the mirror, that does change things. However, you must understand, with the limited information that I had, all signs, including your own voices, were pointing to you all murdering me. I am the only thing keeping this town safe. Everyone in this room understands that. It doesn't matter if I'm a hag or not. The barrier you all pass through is mine.
I've got
I
one
would
more,
got squished by it.
I got one more question on the mirror. Who'd you acquire it from?
If you would believe it, it fell out of the sky. Out of my three sisters, I just happened to be the one who took it.
I
Your
whisper.
other sister chose not to touch it or deal with it.
They didn't get to it first.
I whisper to Triolis. Maybe it came out from a war. The what is the name of the storm? The rainbow storm that brings things from other planes there.
Roxas is trying to describe the thing that he's trying to say the words of.
The Chaos
Chaos
Storm?
Storm?
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe it came out of the chaos storm.
it's possible. But usually, when something comes from
Oh,
a
yeah.
chaos storm, it comes from usually has some sort of light involved with it.
I assure you, the Chaos Storm did not bring this.
No.
However,
Someone dropped it.
that is my suspicion.
All right. Would you allow us permission to study it?
Possibly. Away from here.
Understood.
I can also.
But I warned you. She is in no talking mood.
Even, well, we will see if she will talk to us in particular.
What? This is out of character.
No.
We're in a scene right now.
I know.
Unless it's something very important to this particular scene, you need to be in character.
Technically, it's what is the name of the ability that you gave Roxas that allows him to scan these items?
Oh, you're trying to bring it up in conversation.
Possibly, yes.
Just say you
Just
can.
describe. You don't have a name for it.
You know.
I
just
thought
do it.
you.
You haven't named it yet. Yeah, it's an ability you have, but it was never named by Is it?
I have an ability where I'm able to identify and get information from different items.
From me.
Discern the.
Not bad.
What requirement?
Discern the potential of an item.
Yes.
Something that will be very useful.
Mm-hmm.
And it may help with getting the God of Magic out of there, and maybe in a safer way.
All right. Well, currently, I have it located at the bottom of the ocean. I have a teleportation circle that leads to this location and is powerfully warded and guarded.
Understood.
I can retrieve it, but it will take time. That being said, you have disrupted my town.
Quick warning.
This is not something that I can take lightly, considering we were very much peaceful before you all's arrival.
We intend to leave you peacefully too.
Oh, that part is not a intent you can back up with anything else. Just with the people in this room, you are vastly outnumbered.
Oh, I know.
What caused this group to have such a bad reputation?
Death follows in your group's wake. And I do not mean the god.
That's quite funny. We seem to be following in Death's wake in quite a fair number of situations.
That's kind of a state of this world right now.
It's an Ouroboros.
Given that the last two times we've been anywhere, it was to a false Hydra's feeding ground.
I did hear this. I wish I had been able to study the beast.
And a blue Lotus's summoning circle with a Tarask guarding it.
Yes. The Blue Lotus has approached us many times because we are pursuers of arcane knowledge. The reason that we had to scrub the symbols of Nyx off of our church is because it is something that enraged her when I brought her here.
Interesting.
I don't understand what is going on with her. I don't understand gods, period. The fact that you, mere lot, have interacted with them and are still in one piece is insane. You have to understand, no one approaches the gods.
We have saved the gods. Saved one of them in particular.
The god of light.
By taming.
From my understanding, from the accounts that I have been given, is you woke her up from a nap.
She was also being used for the plague down below.
seems to be a theme. My question is, what are they using death for?
Well, a part of it was the binding of the 7 liches. Roughly that many, probably a bit more.
And one is
Whatever they're using it for.
Someone who shares a very particular trait with liches, that being that we cannot be killed very easily. I have never understood the fascination of eternal life. I can live for millennia, sure, but I have a finite lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot assist with the help or with these liches, but I can provide you the mirror.
Which will help us hopefully fight them.
And be careful. Oh, like I said, one of your sisters is skulking around outside.
Jealous of what I have.
Yes.
And the other, I don't know where she is. Beware, we are no mere hands. We have ascended to arch hands. It is a far more potent variation. Just simply being in our vicinity can cause problems or benefits.
One question. Was the eye that was in our tower yours?
Yes,
Just wondering.
that hurts, by the way.
Sorry, don't particularly like people spying on us.
I don't like people with ill intentions marching towards my town. We were both right to be suspicious in the end.
It is true. So,
The trade negotiations still stand open if you so wish to have a different member of our town to come in and speak to you all.
I will have a small delegation approach your town in regards to those matters.
understood.
From the information I received, it appears that the individual I would truly like to speak to is now residing in your town.
And who would that be?
Who do you think?
Of course.
Refrain from your mama joke.
You're stupid.
I lost all semblance of character.
How long do you think it would take to get the mirror out from the bottom of the ocean?
A couple of days.
Okay.
Do you want us to stay outside of your town while you get it? Do you want us to stay here?
I do not think it will be safe for you outside of my town if I remain intact. My sister, being the jealous type, will likely seek to get her pound of flesh for you failing in your mission.
Understood.
Well, the funny thing is, there's 2 things she wanted from us. The first thing was to cause chaos, which apparently, through both our own suspicions, caused it.
Indeed.
Though I'm not sure if your wife was part of the bargain.
Yeah.
Regardless, the bargain we struck with her was fulfilled the moment we left the town the first time.
Well, I would do your best to avoid her.
Would you mind if we stay inside the barrier in our tower?
On the edge of town, probably.
Outside your walls would be fine, but within your barrier, that way, well, at least you can send somebody to notify us if she comes in.
She cannot. She has been warned against. But I find those terms agreeable.
We don't mean to always cause chaos.
And yet, you bring it anywhere you go.
Oh, yeah.
That
we
being
did. We
said,
were brought, some of us were brought here via a chaos storm, so.
there is another matter that must be attended to. And she looks towards the one, the blood mage.
Yes.
Who turns to address you. When they speak, for a lack of better expression, they sound almost ethereal. Not quite fully physically there.
They sound wispy.
Wispy.
Wispy. Okay.
Almost like a ghost, kind of.
Okay.
Our order has been instructed to hunt your group down.
Really?
Interesting. Why?
I am not certain. I am but an underling in one of the many branches, but the head family has demanded your heads.
Head family?
Oh, is the name your order?
Yes.
Sanguinius.
I'm not familiar.
Write down notes.
Sanguinius. Alright. Would they have any connection with, oh God, what's the name of the guy that made... Sorry, it is on the head real wide.
The Red Lich.
The Red Lich.
Hadric.
Hadric.
Are they saying that the house is the one that issued, or the ones trying to hunt us down, or someone has asked them to? I'm not understanding.
The entire order has been ordered to hunt you all down.
Okay.
And the order's name is Sanguinius.
Okay.
And the head house in that order is the one who gives the orders.
Does the name Hadrig ring any bells?
No.
Does the Red Lotus Guild ring any bells?
Yes.
And the house.
They are affiliated for certain.
So, this is coming from the Red...
One of the witches.
From one of the Liches themselves.
Either way, I am immune to their orders simply because I live here.
Good.
You need to be aware, though,
They're going to be coming for us.
they will not just come for you, but anything you hold dear.
Our town.
Well, you already got one Dazaka going after a lich. Well, not a lich. Necromancer.
More on that later.
Thank you for the
Once
one.
we have the mirror, one of the fastest ways for us to get back is we have a teleportation circle at our town.
I can give you access to ours, but a message must be sent beforehand, or the golems will kill you on sight.
Understood. I'm letting you know that the fastest way for us to get out of here will be that way.
Of course. I would expect nothing less.
Right, so it looks like we got a couple of days then.
Yes. We will find a place safely outside of your town, the center tower.
Are we gonna be able to access their shops?
Likely not.
No.
Through no means of mine, the townsfolk have taken the actions you have performed to an unkind measure. If any do, they will likely triple, if not quadruple, their prices.
Yes. Understood. While inside your barrier, are we allowed to use sending spells for messages and stuff?
Man, there was a cute girl in this town too.
Unpermitted magic is forbidden, of course, but I can give permission in your tower, and you're in your tower alone, as long as it is only sending, was it?
Sending, we have an item that allows us to communicate with our bastion. So,
Sending stone?
sending stones.
Of course. Sending the spell itself will be permitted at your tower, but you must give me roughly an hour once your tower is set up to get the proper permissions put in place.
Understood. Is there any other spells we know of that we will be using while there?
Well, other than the one teleportation cycle to get the Hail 8 here,
Which you can use mine.
Yes, we can use theirs.
then
I think we're in good shape.
I guess my only other thing is if I'm wanting to do some my own metal smithing, I'd be using heat metal.
I think you can resist the urge for a few days.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little harder.
The more spells I add to the exemptions, the more complicated it becomes.
I understood. This is why
It
I
was
said
just-
sending is probably the most useful.
Yeah.
Does that also exclude magical items?
Do not use their active abilities, and you should be fine.
I only have one, which is a vessel that can make potions. I wouldn't be able to use that.
No.
Understood.
You can just
We will-
walk outside.
there's the. What if I get taken by the hat?
Just okay,
I actually presented a valid point.
Then there's two.
Potion of healing. Captured by head.
Captured by
So which one do you want?
I'd rather neither. I'd rather
I
neither.
think you can resist the urge. To
I
use
believe
your
my garden is already producing enough of the herbs we would need to make potions of healing.
Yes.
We shouldn't worry about making
We
use
should
magic.
Does my alchemy give use magic?
It's an activated.
Oh, but that's.
It's an activated. You can resist the urge to use your own spell.
Yeah. Probably the most useful of all of mine right now, which is send.
Oh no.
You can resist the urge.
But the.
Sorry, no time.
Water for you guys.
Said
Water from the well.
we got plenty of.
Do you use any magic when you're doing your study?
I don't know.
It's more like a magical meditation.
Okay.
It's not an active spell per se.
Okay, then that should be fine.
Okay.
I don't think you're more receiving magical emanations than he is providing them
Yep, that's fine. That's all we need to know about.
and translating them.
Well, all right. Well, we will follow your rules. We will keep even my ascending spells to a limited amount as well.
That is appreciated.
And of course, we will use our sending stone if we need to talk to our own bastion especially prior to teleportation. So when you have the item.
I've already.
It's a pretty fitting name too. Oh, so I wonder.
What?
No, this escapes our current realm of conversation. What is going to be your primary export for your town?
Right now, we're still setting up, but we'll probably be producing a number of different goods. Some of them magical, some of them not. More than likely, we'll probably get some black steel up here, some dark steel.
And
Something that is very useful.
maybe those healing flowers from down below, from Thames.
The Sonba, and those are. I'm not sure how common these things are.
If it'd be nice if we were able to grow those in the garden that's being made.
We are also trying to advance and build a greenhouse above the garden, so we can also work on different types of particular herbs and particular magical plants being grown.
Yeah.
Should you have any wants or need, we can start scheduling and maybe even start growing needed plants here.
We have already had one group attack us, a group of undead attack, and a necromancer.
Considering that you're confronting a consortment of liches, I'm surprised that it is not more severe yet.
I understand.
It's probably because we already eliminated them.
That or it's
Yes.
a pest attack is where we're at.
Also, the area.
You were speaking of the Red Death, are you not?
Yes,
It was unknown if that creature was actually a lich.
it is.
No phylactery was ever able to be found. How did you defeat it?
Because its phylactery was the concept of rage. The thing that hated it the most would take on its soul and form.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very clever lich.
Yes.
I do not see a barbarian as intelligent enough to come up with such a thing.
They were, as from what we understand, he was forced to become one.
Likely, Hadrig and whatever, the wizard, lich, are the ones that came up with the idea. But to bind death, I'm guessing they used a variety of people and types to do so.
Probably more some forced, some cooperating.
Yes.
So it should be said, we were able to find a physical site for where Titania was being held at, and Nyx is being held inside a mirror, another physical area.
It seems that something is trying to, perhaps in consorting with his liches, or the liches themselves, are trying to contain all of the gods.
Possible.
That would be one way to rule the world.
Contain them, use them for something,
Mm-hmm.
who knows what. Maybe harness them and their abilities in some way, shape, or form, even while they're bound.
But here's a question. Why would they drop one of the gods to a trio of pack? What is their purpose? What is their intention?
Maybe
They
it's
probably were thinking that you would open it up and destroy your own town. They're scared of your town.
making it
I
a
doubt it. The true peace to my town came after.
But they can't get through the barrier while you still live.
Britannia
This is
was
true.
locked underneath in the Undercity, far deep underground, in an area that didn't come back to life with magma flow until she was awakened.
It was flowing quite well when I got there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, once it
you'll never quite describe where you found it to me.
where exactly did you find her falling from the sky?
Literally, the mirror dropped into our home.
Interesting. And where was it?
At one point, we were sharing the domicile, the three of us.
Was there any oddities? Maybe like a floating island? Maybe a blimp?
I searched.
Nothing?
There was nothing that I could discern.
It could have been like
And I've been around for centuries.
What are the chances that Nick sent herself as a last act of desperation?
Trying to escape.
I can see the goddess of magic capable of such.
yeah, teleporting into a place.
I will ask you one thing. If you are capable of placating her, of calming her rage, we would love to once again worship her properly. As you can tell, this city, it's entirely founded upon magic.
It's impressive on every level. From a magic user to from one magic user to another.
Whatever she was investigating at the time, it was somebody who was trying to break the bounds of magic.
That seems like a lich thing to do.
Mm-hmm. The question is, which lich?
Either way, Eustace, you get a random sending from me. Please pay it heed. I will do some investigation on my own. See if I can dig up anything on these abominations.
I appreciate it.
And
You are familiar that hags feed upon emotion.
They do.
I feed upon calm. The calmer my town is, the happier I am.
So it is best for us to not be here.
Well, less that, but these liches are going to disrupt that calm.
They are.
I wish that not to happen. It is in my best interest to assist you. So, I will do so if I can.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
our bastion is within the big crater.
Yes, I am aware.
And maybe that's partly why we have an advantage on stuff attacking us, is because that crater is so large.
Quite, yeah. When you're in a giant bowl of a desert, as far as the eye can see, you can see enemies approaching.
I've been informed when I came back, and everyone explained what happened.
Trellis would have explained to him.
Okay. I don't know if I was just asking if Roxas.
It was probably done as an off-screen thing.
Sure.
Well, do you need to study our bastions as it is activated magical item? So you can make an exception for that.
The tower, you mean?
The tower. Our tower.
That was assumed.
Okay. Just making sure you don't need to study it before you put it.
And I already, before we came in, I already changed the look of my homunculus servant, right? The one that you and me chose together.
Yeah, you can show that.
I don't know how to send it in there.
Throw it in Discord.
Yep.
Character chat?
Sure.
So this is what my homunculus servant looks like, and its core that it's made around for its main body is literally just a ball with the Is It singlet on it.
Question: Did Zero come with us?
Zero did not. Zero remained outside of town.
Good.
Did the homunculus also come with us, or is it also out of town?
Yes, it would have also had to stay out of town.
Oh.
You didn't know much about
We'll
it.
go pick it up later.
I hope.
Alright.
Okay, so I would have asked Zero to take care of the little guy.
Of course.
Sure.
But if there's nothing else, I have much to do.
I understand. I'm glad we actually came to an understanding.
I as well. As someone who feeds upon calm, I prefer to avoid bloodshed when possible. Beware my missing sister, though. She feeds upon fear. She is probably the most harmless of us all. Killing her victims is probably the least important part of her job, but
Could she make it through your barriers?
she is invited, yes. But she's been missing for about a month now.
Interesting.
About a month.
When did you get the mirror?
3 months ago?
Okay.
Just curious. And in your mind, that lines up almost exactly when Grulon lost his powers.
Interesting.
Alright.
Well, we will go find a good place to set up outside your walls in town. So your town can be calm.
That is appreciated.
Alright. And are we free to just now go?
Yep.
Yep. Those lead us out of town?
Yep. Actually, so they're a little looser on their guard. The summoned ones are. Yeah. You seem to notice that they seem to be a little more relaxed. The normal guards that have not received any kind of information yet have noticed that the summoned guards seem to be more relaxed, but other than that, you can generally assume all of these summoned guards are from her.
Yeah.
From Arisa.
Yep. And we will walk out of town.
Anything else for anybody else? Oh, Catherine. You are, however, oversized.
Hello. Hi.
After walking by. Is it true? Are you guys here to hurt us? It is the one who was interested in you at the time.
Girlfriend. Howdy, Chuckle. No. In truth, we're here to look for a particular item, which was discerned and discussed. Honestly, I think we're getting into better terms with the owner of this town here.
High Council.
Yes, and if it helps, no, there was no fighting, no bloodshed. We're gonna be.
So you didn't seem to be the type. At least, not without reason.
Of course not. I'm going to help my group get settled in. We're going to be on the outskirts of town for a few days until the mirror is brought to us and we can discern what we can do to help the town. Then we'll be starting a trade route. Once that's done, you and I should re-hook it up. Get some drinks.
We never did get on drinks.
They never did.
I know.
As we're walking out, I'm looking at Roxas.
That'd be lovely.
You watch your damn spells.
Seriously? Yeah, I got it. Catch you later. I guess I'll have to figure something else to do.
Yep.
I'm not very good without. I want to make something right now, but I don't know how to make it. I can't let it forget it's supposed to help it. Your name?
You're familiar. You know the fight. Yes, I do. I didn't have 3 weeks to plan this.
I love that you are the one that interjected the encounter and that didn't have the name. That's
It was random tavern person number 3.
no. It's just funny that you interjected that one. You're like, I'm going to start this conversation now. Oh, who am I?
Hey, bud, are there more fries left?
Yeah.
Can you throw some more in this bowl? I had a lot of cheese and not a lot of milk. Or actually, give me some chips.
Okay.
And
Pass me the other bowl.
no, in that bowl, and a muffin. Or
I'm gonna use that for the
Okay.
chips.
No, I want them in that bowl.
As we're on the way back, I'll talk to Kalma. But it's like a conversation between us, but not like super quiet, but like
Not have time. Waiting for more of these items.
whilst I agree in the situation, we don't really have much of a choice. Are you letting yourselves being overheard by us as we're walking?
Yeah, that's why I said.
So say it loud.
Yeah,
It's open enough. So, I understand we need to get these liches, but we also need to be armed well enough.
What are we supposed to do?
Imagine. Do you think it's a good idea that the God of Magic is locked away?
No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that we're spending more and more time not gathering items and just waiting around.
Unfortunately, we have to wait for her to get us the item.
It continues to be a pattern, is all I'm saying. Well, and time is of the essence.
Do you want to head to the human lands after this and fight the liches there? The council liches there.
There's more than one that we can handle.
Do you want to find Idris?
Honestly, I
We're outside of this barrier. We'll have him turn stop.
Is this sorcerer one?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know exactly who.
The thing is, we also we need to find the wizard one.
The ranger.
The priest one is the one we know of. We need to find the ranger one.
Well, we know the paladin.
We know where the paladin is.
We didn't know what the priest one is.
We need the priest one as well.
The cleric?
No. We need to get them all.
I know we need to get them all.
We can't rush this. We don't want something like the Tarrasque situation.
Barbarian, monk, wizard, sorcerer.
The minute we turn that on,
paladin,
cleric.
You'll have
Immediately.
every class.
Yes.
Alright. I'm saying. Well, that's why I'm fighting slash ranger for the one that's with the large, that one large piece of forest area. Not confirm whether it's one or the other.
She has asked us to stay within the barrier for now.
No, you asked her to stay within the barrier.
Class, including fighter.
Well, we will.
Cleric.
Like what I thought. I don't want to get snatched up by someone out there. You probably would. You probably
Monk.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
God damn.
That's a fail.
What is it?
3 plus. So 9 total. Noted. So bard, cleric.
Oh,
You describe sorcerer. Actually, no. Druid. Paladin. Oh, we also
Hey,
just
right.
getting an artifact.
Use the magic item inside the barrier.
Let's train our skills while we wait.
Are we also anticipating an artifice here amongst these?
No. Once we get the mirror back to our bastion,
I'll
we'll
just
make the plans to go after the next lich.
So it makes sense. Because they have to have made something to bind God.
Sorry, that means all these carbonate
Yes.
made does point out the possible
The
artifact.
question is, which lich do we go for?
Oh no! That's cat. That's tragic. It's tragic. I heard it fly somewhere. Hey! Avoid the bench cat! It's broken.
Oh no.
It's okay. Just get off the floor. I just don't like how often we spend time sitting around waiting.
We are taking leads where we get them.
I fear we may run out of time.
What time limit are we on?
Death is missing.
Yes.
The forces of the undead grow greater every passing hour, and here we are, waiting.
We don't have travel time. We will still have to travel. You have to consider that it's not instantaneous. We still have a teleportation circle. Which will make this a little bit easier to get around.
There it is.
But we need to find more teleportation circles within the world to get to where we need to go.
Sure.
So,
We've spent almost a week. Well, this will be almost a week now of us waiting at this town.
Yeah. And who knows, in the time it takes to get this mirror out of the ocean, we could have traveled to another town to get the teleportation circle there.
maybe. We have quite the ways to go.
Found
For all, not that many towns.
And we're still trying to figure out what about these items.
As soon as I can do ascending, I'm going to send some stuff.
Yes.
Send a message to Polytos and ask if they have any leads on the next set of liches. Actually, no. I'm going to send a message to Rose
She was the one who gave us an idea of where some of the liches were.
Yeah, my notes.
She has any
New information.
As far as my notes, this is what I have, is that Eternal Sentinels, there's a human paladin, or humans for the paladin lich.
Yep.
The ranger lich has a beast, he's in the forest, probably. And the sorcerer lich, Hadrix, is in the human lands. The only liches I know about.
Yes.
I don't know if we had any other.
We need.
Well, the Red Death was considered the barbarian group, so there's that one.
I have it marked up. But so there's 3 more we don't know about. Do we know their type?
One's going to be a wizard.
Okay. Sorry.
One's going to be
Watch out, Chief.
a priest. Chief, well, wizard is not confirmed. Wizard's not confirmed, but
Wizard and cleric are not confirmed. Fighter and ranger are not confirmed.
No,
Ranger has been
wait,
confirmed.
they're in the forest of the beast.
We know that it travels around with the beast. We don't
Or
know.
it might be a druid. It might be a druid.
Might be a
Might be a with the beast and is a beast.
There's a so we know of 2: the sorcerer and barbarian, or
And priest. And paladin.
and
Someone said priest lich. Is that
There's
confirmed?
a possibility there might be a priest list.
a cleric.
list.
Priest lich or priest? No, just cleric. Not
It sounds, with how I'm hearing it, it could almost be that there is a lich for each class.
Yeah. There's 7 liches in 12 classes. 13 count the rigger.
We
There's
probably
also
be more on just in case there is more. Bear in mind, while we can confirm that 7 liches were part of the ritual, we can't ascertain or be sure that they were persistent in the ritual entirely.
Out of character.
Sounds like we need.
Out of character. There's 7 sins, 7 of us, probably 7 liches.
Yes.
So
While we above board, while that would be the best bet, it's not confirmed if the 7 liches were
There's a possibility
associated
more.
with the 7.
From Rose herself, she said there might be more than 7.
okay. All right.
So there
Alright.
could be one per
Sure.
Class.
class.
Class of
Abilities.
So for now, let's just be aware that
I'd be surprised if
We're
there's a
looking
wizard
for
lich, because
7.
wizards most likely that want to live forever turn themselves into liches. It's a very common. It's a very common thing. In fact, while it's frowned upon by Azurus, there are others, I'm sure, in your own guild that have done it.
I don't think has liches.
No.
Not in a traditional sense. Doesn't mean that they still don't exist.
Liches in magic are black and blue.
Yeah. However,
And the blue ones are from D&D. They're black.
however, turning yourself into a mechanicum is quite common, is it?
Yes.
Sure. That's sort of a version of lichdom.
Just look at Tezzeret.
No. There's one more lich we know of,
Which?
and I'm certain it's that Warforged that dropped out of the sky in the town with the Hydra.
We do not know this.
Most Warforged don't look like a skeleton on the inside. I'm writing that one down.
Yeah. He has his suspicion.
The artificer. I know the answer is. He is. Totally.
Paladin.
We may certainly assume so.
Paladin
They
doing
make
that.
an assumption there.
Paladin has made an
Oh, so he's a skeleton with metal on the outside.
Since he's a metal skeleton.
No, he's skeleton with metal on the outside. He's not a metal skeleton.
Mecha skeleton?
Wolverine is a metal skeleton.
Listen, we're talking about your friend Terminators, and let's
Yeah.
just move on.
Your friendly name.
All right.
So when do we get the message that allows us to do our put out our tower?
Well, no, we put out the tower first, and then
And
we
it's-
wait an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Yep. So we will put up the tower. We find a spot that's good.
Yeah.
And do we want to do some learning, like me learning history?
Well, I also need to work on mine too. So
Well, we have a few days.
we should all be able to get a chance to learn stuff.
That'll help coordinate the right spot for this place.
As soon as we have a spot, we'll put it up, and then we will wait. I will not do any sending, so I feel like I can.
Everyone should try and learn something, or
I'm doing a task that I have been meaning to do for months.
It's going being right outside.
But which side of the gate? Which side of the best part would be the area outside of the field. Over here. What?
Yep.
Best spot.
That should be.
Okay.
Next to the ocean. Not fully inside.
Up we go. The guy in the lighthouse just like.
two lighthouses.
And we have our own little telescope at the top.
What's better than one lighthouse?
Two lighthouses.
The guy who built the lighthouse. This is bullshit.
His head on the ground, he is jumping on top of it at this point.
Look at the Tom's taking our jobs.
Alright.
Magic users.
We'll take our time and wait.
Magic.
We'll start training, I guess. So, I know I want insight, and then he wants history.
I also want insight.
Yeah.
You can't teach it if you learn.
I know, and that's why I'm saying if someone's going to teach us insight, we all learn insight then.
It's going to be one or the other.
No one else is going to be busy.
What are you doing?
Something secret.
Oh, you're like leaving the area.
No,
No?
just something secret, something secret.
Stuff? He has a ring. You say no?
He's already disappeared.
Oh, God. Where is he?
Hold on.
Where is he going?
And it's gone.
Give me Steve Murray, what?
No, roll perception.
Alright, so. I have a passive of 18.
So that... He might actually spot me. Let's see.
Hold on, wait. Perception. I do have a +8 to perception, so.
So I have an 18 on my die. Actually, no, I get to re-roll this.
No, you're good. You got it.
Oh no, I
You
have
got it. No, you got 18, got it.
no, I had a nat 1.
Oh, sure.
Can confirm.
So yeah, it's 18.
Yeah, you got it.
What'd you roll?
Total of an 11.
So, like I said,
He's gone.
And it's gone.
Yeah, he's got it. Okay, cool.
Alright.
Well, if that's the case.
It's a nice spot, ain't it?
Exactly.
Damn it, Elpos.
Who all is learning insight?
Well, who's the one teaching?
Well, there's multiple of us that can teach it. That's not the question. So, you want to learn insight. You want to learn history because he's teaching, or he's learning.
I can also learn insight because
Catria, are you learning or teaching something? You want to learn something?
Sure. Well, I will take a class to see how this
Well,
guy
the
goes.
reason I ask that is because Anastasia and I can both teach insight, which would be teaching plus advantage, or Anastasia could take them, and like we could do something, or you guys could do something, and I could take them.
Yeah,
And that would give that's the higher potential for more.
is that about it? I do some training of my own?
You should probably learn something.
Come on, he's sparring. You can get down on that.
Well, aren't you the one teaching insight?
Well, I can teach too. I am very proficient. I have a +8.
Catria gives a furrowed brow at the word
wait, so you are wrong. Okay, I'll be teaching you that one.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I have +13 on there.
Okay, awesome. Why don't you guys teach each other something?
I'm still
I'm not just proficient. I'm expertise on that.
Well, what's the word?
Hey.
Oh, you made a mess. Why don't you and I want to teach each other something, and I'll teach them insight. What? That way you can get some learning.
Focus on that and not over here.
Alright, how strong are you?
To be fair, I think you're equally to blame because how did you run into something that was clearly
Why do you
on top of
need to work on that muscle?
So, to
Alright.
so to teach, is it just plus intel?
Intelligence is not.
associated with?
So,
Not great.
No guild?
you do have advantage because you
But
have an
the
assistant
rule
instructor, right?
No.
No guild?
They're just
Nice.
straight
They're gonna go. They're gonna do their own thing. We're gonna do our thing. Just more high potential for more
I'm weight training Anastasia.
strength training.
Weight training.
That's strength.
Yeah.
No, he's looking at Anastasia and going.
I'm doing bench presses with Anastasia.
Oh,
No. So, Catria pushes you up, you latch onto the ceiling, you pull Catria up, then you lower her down. There you go. That's actually fair.
That'll be a 17.
17 total. Pretty respectful. Who else learning inside? Raise your hands.
No, you didn't. Skill check, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I have some banked away. So let's.
Wait, you two roll inside.
Oh, we'll roll that one. So I'll set yours to a 13.
Alright, so I go 14.
Insight? Do I include the just the base?
No. Insight check.
Dirty 20. 18 plus 2.
So add 20 to your tracker,
14 for me.
and I'll get 14 as well. Okay.
Cool.
What are your totals?
I'm at 64 insight.
52.
That's going to put me at 59.
I see him about to fail. I'm like, hold on. Look at this.
I have 73 history.
The teacher's so good, he made it so I did.
I gave you. Yeah. Well, there's a reason I like to use that spell.
Put it on my computer.
It's a good spell.
It doesn't have to be fast in the station, it just has to be full. Keep the size, keep the strength,
Hey,
keep the form.
after that, I'm gonna go ahead and roll my dice for banking the for tomorrow. Cool.
Banking that 20.
The spell says that it treats the roll that I make as the roll that whoever else made. It just straight up replaces it.
Drop. Come on. To the outside. Looking at an arm at once.
Okay.
Following.
Oh my god.
We'll take it out. Leave it. Concentrate. Help one. What? Keep a lookout. Something's going on.
It's literally as you're wrapping up your class.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I got spell right.
Correct.
I'm going to talk.
You can go ahead and keep your rolls because you've already started. Okay. But you don't get them yet.
I'm going to go to the roof and use the telescope to look around.
Okay? What direction? No idea.
Wait, you got spider senses or something? Like, what's going on?
Perception?
Colin, don't play with me, but yes.
No perception?
Check out the windows, check out everything.
I'm looking around the town barrier.
Active perception
Okay.
check.
Triolis and Kama, I need you to both make me an Arcana check.
Oh, God.
I don't do Arcana?
Nope.
I'm very close.
God, 16. Doesn't matter. It's a 2.
I rolled 3, I got 16. Unfortunately, because of the nature of this, your DC was higher than Kama's.
Really? Alright.
What did you roll?
Total an 8.
Okay. Duly noted.
Right. I can't roll to save my life today.
Alright. You roll low. Check if that's okay.
Only for learning.
Oh, yeah.
The flashing begins to slow, and then fade.
This one, that would be like that sensation where we're being watched by something, right?
No, not necessarily.
I don't sense anything.
What is it?
It's gone. Whatever it was, it's gone. Please.
Maybe it's when the Fae was getting the mirror. Like as they were trying to get it out from the bonds it was in, it caused like a reaction.
Gaze off the ocean at that mention.
Make me a perception check.
I can't make a perception check. I'm looking at the telescope.
That's true. You're looking at the barrier.
All around the entire town.
But you're
Even
looking
though-
at the barrier. Yeah, you're looking at the barrier.
Oh, yeah.
26.
Pretty good. The automatic dice rollers are mostly good.
Not my end. I've been rolling. Hey, rolling that one on the digital dice.
Real dice all the way.
I think my dice needs to be fucking exercised. Weird.
This you didn't roll wrong. Well, the thing is, if you do it your mind and you not fail, you just like lose it.
Yeah.
So. Also, I don't use lingo.
You okay, Katria?
Yeah, fine. Saw something in the water. I'm seeing things. I'm gonna turn the
What did you
telescope.
see? It's gone.
Do I see it? I could have sworn I saw the hag. I think I couldn't see her face.
Which hag?
The familiar looking one, the one that actually looked like one.
The one that we met.
Possibly. But then all of a sudden she went underneath the water.
Oh, we may want to warn the other one, the one that's going to go for the mirror.
I can send you ascending to her.
I think we're going to
I will do that, actually. I will do ascending to her.
and we'll explain to the guards who come over to say that it could be an emergency.
Well, this has been long enough that the tower's been up.
Yeah.
Ascending is allowed. Ascending is allowed. So I'll do ascending to her, saying, we believe we saw that one of your sisters going into the water.
The ugly one.
Out at sea.
Of the ocean. Stay out of the water. Okay? That's the best I can do for you right now.
I just want to warn you. I can't say more at this point, but I can only send one message.
Yeah, at least a warning to them.
Anyway, stay out of the water is what she said.
Wasn't planning on going in it today, but
I wouldn't go into it at all now.
furrows her brows, gives a disgruntled look while staring at the ocean. Tell me where I can and can't go.
What are you gonna do? Fight the water dog?
How much time until midday tonight?
What? You guys just finished all of your teachings and whatnot.
Did that take the entire day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to night now.
So, were we supposed to roll a progress for her weight training?
Yours got interrupted.
Yeah.
Right. It was interrupted proper.
Oof.
Sorry.
All right, then I'll do the spells after that, and I'll bank.
I'm going to go. I'm gonna check on this. I'm gonna do ascending stone to our bastion because that was allowed. You did say.
Yeah. However, who's around you at the time?
This could be on the main floor, so whoever wants to be near me.
Anybody? Who else is on the main floor?
I'm there. I probably would have gone back down into the thing. So
Okay, so
probably
pretty much everybody,
Yeah,
I guess.
with the exception of Anopos who snuck off.
Yep, somewhere.
And
Okay.
she's still eyeballing the ocean.
I need everyone except Anopos to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, what is fuck?
Oh no! We get the plus because of Novos, right?
You guys,
The aura.
Yes, if you're within. Hold on, stop. If you're within 5 feet of me, yes. Also, if you roll that, let me know.
I just rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
I rolled a 7. Nice.
It's 10 feet.
Is it 10 feet? Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 feet for you.
What's the plus on it?
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
I should be right.
I have a 16.
Should be a plus 4.
I got a nat 20.
You're fine.
with an additional plus 4, I have a dirty 20. Dirty 20, not 20, 16.
Nat 20.
16.
16.
26.
23 with only a plus 3.
Anastasia.
Still coming up.
Oh, they're still waiting.
Yeah,
Anastasia's showing as a
what's the natty roll? For Anastasia? She rolled that one?
Yep.
No, she didn't.
Now she is.
No,
It's a 13. Plus whatever you roll.
So 22, 26 total for Anastasia.
So it sounds like all above 20.
roll a d10.
That's how much damage I take.
Nope. Roll a d10.
It's a random event.
We're about to find out.
Where if we take that Tower of Doom.
3.
Uh-oh.
You are paralyzed and can't speak.
Oh. Does anyone notice this, or is
Just standing there,
okay?
like statue.
But it looks like I was going to speak and I have this thing in my hand.
Move. I will only feel a small wave of magic emanate from Triolis. But it seemed to hit him and him alone in particular.
I go over to him and I look into his eyes. Does it look?
Stop. They're not moving. They're not moving.
He's staring daggers at you.
I think something happened. I think he may be paralyzed.
That's obvious.
How do we get the paralyzed effect off of him?
I'm more concerned with the fact that magic isn't allowed inside this barrier, and our mage is now currently frozen.
We asked for permission for this, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
And she said this was not a problem.
We'll figure out how to free him. That is a concern, but my bigger concern is
What's the matter with Fearless? He tried to talk through the sending stone, and then he got paralyzed.
Pulls on down.
You can't. It's stuck. But it's almost as though he were made of stone, and you were just a weak goblin. Just no.
He
You do pull-ups using Triolis.
Okay, Triolis. I'm more impressed. Eventually,
It's during the day, or it's like, no, you can't. You can't even move your eyes. You're just staring blankly in front of you. A slight look of confusion on your face.
Lift Triolis.
Okay. I forgot who Max said. Never mind.
Alright, lift Triolis. Alright. Guess we're gonna have to go into town. Talk to them.
Can you lift trails? Or is he stuck on the floor? Okay.
We should put him in the exact position. The only movement you see from Triolis is slight breathing.
We should bring him into town.
Unfortunately, I don't wish to cause more chaos, but yeah, like what the French?
Should be more than enough time since we've set up the thing.
Maybe it will be something we got to go into the water.
You saw him cast a spell.
So again?
Using the sending. Oh yeah, he used
Sending spell.
Well, that was before. No, that was after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take him into town and see if they can decipher what's happening.
Definitely.
So,
Colin, do you have something to say?
Is it because you used the spell and not the stone?
No, I got permission for both.
well, he couldn't answer that.
Well, no, he did say like
He said, he did something.
yeah.
Was that specific? Okay.
We'll just take him into
I'm
town.
just gonna sit like this.
As you approach the gate, one of the gate guards stops you. No cursed individuals in town for now, please.
He's cursed.
He's hurt. We were trying to figure what happened to him.
He triggered a curse of some kind.
Was it from your design or from the city's design or
Not ours.
we have a problem?
This
Your high council here now.
Oh, yes, I can make demands of the high.
Catherine, let's explain what happened first. We were within the barrier, and our friend here was frozen. You say it was a curse. That happened within your walls. That needs to be addressed.
And the thing before is we saw.
I have seen this curse before. Belongs to a hag that has been scurrying around our outskirts. They can reach in, but they cannot come in.
Then how do we lift it?
I don't know.
Can we? All right, Catherine, keep an eye on the stone golem. We'll see if we can find someone that's willing to lift a curse.
As you guys are discussing this, your curse is released.
Oh,
Okay.
Change of plan.
what are the numbers?
Yeah. Bitch.
Did it?
Meanwhile, not a tower. Meanwhile, back to the tower.
That's there. I do sending stone. I'm gonna do sending spell once we're back in the tower.
So you guys all go back to the tower.
Yes.
We apologize for what happened. That we didn't understand what happened. I say this to the front guard.
Says the Azurius.
Yeah,
I swear you're more idiot than Azurius.
but I say to the guard.
I don't care.
Who we were talking to that we apologize. We weren't sure what was happening.
Yes, it appears that you all have been cursed. I don't know what triggers it, but be aware that it is on you.
Do you think it's even safe to do sending again? I guess one thing is we saw that hag that was outside the barrier go into the ocean water.
Our barrier does extend a little bit into the water, but not very far.
Well, fair warning to all the people who go near the ocean to not go into the ocean, because
We will make sure to put up the appropriate warning sign.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, we'll go back to our tower.
Mhm.
I will do a sending spell instead this time.
Oh.
Jim.
You said stone.
No, this is sending stone.
Oh, you said I heard spell.
I'm going to do a sending spell this
Return the eyeball.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna
He's
see.
sending to contact the Feyhag.
And I'm trying to put the stone in when that triggered this curse.
Well, because twice now you said you're going to do the spell instead, right?
Yeah.
He's
So
now
you used the stone original.
Yeah, no, I used the stone originally for the bastion. Now I'm going to use the spell this time to do it.
To the back.
So I made a message to the hag of the town, to the leader of the town.
Wait. Hold on.
I'm gonna be
You used the stone to talk to the hag of the town.
Well, I use a spell. I have the sending spell, and I have a sending stone for the bastion.
From what it sounds like you've said you've tried to reach 2 people already.
He's used the sending spell to contact the hag.
What did you tell her?
I asked her telling her about the hag in the water.
Oh, that worked.
That worked.
Okay.
So, runs the spells. Okay. So now I'm going to do a spell Gaia.
fair warning.
Before you do it.
You're going to give her about a 10-foot burst.
Something that may have caused it is that you did the spell in the barrier. Maybe when you try to do a spell out of the barrier, that had put something out there that caused it to.
No.
He didn't cast outside the barrier.
I know, but I'm saying the connection. Like even if he does this, I'm warning that
We've all been cursed.
Yeah, even curse that.
That's
I
what
know.
on my back.
We've all been It's like it's yours, man. Alright. I'm going to do a send. I'm going to do a
Now that it's known, you're like, yeah, I've seen these before.
Great.
I'm going to go ahead and cast the sending spell to my mother and be like, please give me an update on the bastion. We will be probably arriving there in several days via teleportation circle.
I am not near him. It's trying to do this.
Same.
Make it very clear.
Same.
All you get back is,
God damn it!
No. So, I'm no.
I was stuck in the basket. There's a certain individual is now frozen in place.
I wasn't sure if it was like frozen or like just interference.
my guess was right. It's something. It's something
I've
that's
been cursed.
yes, the curse, but
This is random.
oh god.
God damn it.
Mildly
All of us been cursed?
Yeah.
Or just the ones that?
I'm almost pretty certain that it is on everyone here,
Yeah.
including an elf. It just hasn't occurred yet.
So,
just doesn't know it.
so they made a deal.
Or he hasn't done anything to trigger it yet.
Yeah.
So they made a
Something
deal.
else is triggered though.
What are you guys grumbling about?
We've been cursed. All of us.
How are we checking for cursed? I'm shouting because I'm on the 2nd level still eyeballing the ocean.
The one person who knows.
For the 4th time. So they made a deal,
Yeah.
and we are the ones that end up getting cursed.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
But it's bullshit.
Well, now that it's
her into the deal as well.
She did.
Went faster than I pulled.
She absolutely broke her end of the deal.
so it's
Alright, I can do one more sending. I'm going to send to Nopos.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Who's this man?
what are you doing? If you freeze it, we won't find it.
He just yelled really loudly. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Unfortunately. So, remind me again.
19.
Here, listen, I know from people with the hag, which only starts when we receive.
You felt the very compelling need to run full tilt head first into a wall, but you managed to resist the urge.
Send to him. That's ascending. Just to be warning you, you've been we've all been cursed by the hag that we were of the chaos hag.
It's nighttime right now.
It's dusk.
But there's a reason why I made that very, very specific. I wonder how she'll feel when the cast remains on her.
That's all the sendings I can do. Also.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
They're third level spells. I'm out of third level spell slots.
Oh my
I do 3 a day.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen and try making something. What do we have food-wise in the kitchen?
Pretty basic stuff.
Nothing,
Do
actually.
you know how to cook?
Yes, I have cooked utensils.
It's a tool.
The tool.
Do you know how to do it?
You have proficiency with the
You don't.
Sufficient.
Yeah. I think the tower has no food in it.
Oh yeah, it's been pretty cleaned out.
Well, no, it never has food in it because anything that isn't originally part of the tower gets ejected.
Oh yeah, Cookie kept his supplies.
Oh.
Now you have some rations, I think. Maybe.
True.
No, I don't have rations. I need you.
Magic eating food. Can be me.
Oh no. I'll head back inside.
I need you to make me an herbalism check.
Herbalism check.
Alchemy, basically, but I don't think alchemy is an actual skill.
Proficiency with alchemist tools would be your closest bet, but I do not have that, so...
Nature is...
I have alchemist supplies.
Which stat is that one? I believe it's nature.
Nature is a stat.
Nature
But arguably
intelligence.
be medicine.
So that is a 19. It'll be an intelligence in this case, so 21. Is it a success or a failure first?
You almost drop your potion as you finally are beginning to work things out, and it would have shattered on the ground. But you feel like something almost caused you to drop it.
Friolas, how are we going to get rid of this curse?
Alright, so.
Well, we can't
Well,
use
starts when we-
dispel while inside the barrier. We cannot use
Dispel remove
curse right now either.
So that was
We've not
anything
got
down
permission
with
for
us.
that.
No, but Dispel wouldn't remove a curse, would it?
It would not.
That'll leave.
If I could have counterspelled it before it hit us, it would have been useful, but I did not know we were being hit with it.
They were way outside of your
Yeah, they were way outside the range.
That or we dispose of the hat. Well, I find that option less than that.
Yeah, it's also a greater hag.
I know. The same area. Rumpus just popped his head in between you. And also,
Yeah, I said it was less than Titan for a reason.
I have a feeling that fight will be insanely powerful.
Well,
I'm not opposed to it.
And that's a last resort.
But what kind
It
of
would be a last resort.
with killing the chaos? What would retaliation be back on the other two?
Well, one of them was.
Seems like
two. One would be happy for her to be gone. I don't know how the Fear Hag would handle.
She's been missing.
She's been missing.
I wouldn't be too concerned with it at this time.
Okay, so.
It's an interesting.
More importantly, how are we going to get rid of it without
Kill her.
Who says we can even cast spells right now while we're waiting?
I didn't say that.
That's the sister hat, right?
You and I are both. We have multiple spellcasters, and we have like 4 spellcasters.
Magic
in this
cast.
group.
He's talking to me, and you're like,
We have 4 spellcasters in this group.
I understand.
You, comma, myself, and Anastasia. Along with Roxas, so that makes us 5.
hey, comma, make me an arcane check.
Arcane.
Arcana.
What? Right.
Oh my god.
13. Oh, actually, wait. You know what? No, it's a Arcana check, right? It's a skill check, right?
Skill check.
You nat 20 that bitch.
That's sick.
Alright, hold on.
Hold on. Nat 20.
I know. Hold on. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! That's a 20. God, that's 13, so a 33 wisdom saving throw. 2 points, give me some.
Nice. As you try to give your ability to Kama to help him with his Arcana check, you manage to get it through, but something almost changed that to a 1. Saying your dice are not as reliable as you once thought.
This is true.
Your stored dice can change because of this curse.
Your fortunes can change.
However, it does go through, Kama. You understand innately.
Mm-hmm.
This curse is not about casting spells in particular. It's about doing the thing that you want to do, and it being chaotically influenced.
Interesting.
You want to cast a spell? Chaos. You want to investigate a potion? Chaos. You want to use your potion dice? Chaos.
Are you going to pass it along?
Will I get...
I want to speak.
I don't have to. Doesn't trigger it.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
It comes out like Bruce Almighty.
So you're going to pass it along?
Yeah. It would appear that this curse reacts to not magic. That is not the case. It reacts to your desires.
So if we intend on
Your
anything,
intentions.
Your
Your
intentions,
intentions.
desires, what you want to do.
Interesting. So we shouldn't try to do anything. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yes. And if you're impulsive, good luck. Good thing was no. Oh God. What?
I don't do many things.
I don't have a phone call.
The one that means if you wanted to do it, like wild things could happen. Oh God.
We're not pulling the deck.
It's currently in Anopus's bag with the hand. True.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
One thing I would still keep on the table is maybe we still need to make some chaos around here. Not now, but
I just looked at rocks. That's why I think chaos.
not now, but maybe as a plan D, whatever letter we're at now.
Plan D.
More concerned with just getting the mayor and getting on our way. Whatever option is most advantageous for us.
We still have more than to do with this curse.
Well, what I'm saying is we caused chaos.
No one said that it was only last a day.
Well, not like entering the curse, but until
Or leave the town. Just an option, not something I want to explore really, but let's not forget, we aren't really allies with anyone. We're just trying to get what we want.
We're just getting what we need and go.
Exactly.
By the way, when you went into the kitchen, you saw Vellum in there.
Just eating away. Hi, Vellum. What you doing? Munching.
And he takes off.
Aww. Okay.
Dago decided he has zoomies.
He said we out this.
He's literally doing laps up and down the stairs.
Bro.
Okay.
What is going on up there?
Yeah, I was just saying.
Jennifer, Chief, what are you barking at? I'm guessing it's people walking across the street with the curse.
The stairs falls.
Yeah, so people try to jump through the glass door.
No.
So
That's why we closed the wood door?
Yeah.
Wood door closed, please.
It is. I've closed the door.
It is now.
Check the prints. Alright. So, anybody else doing anything else today?
No.
After that, as everybody goes to rest, I need everyone to make me wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, because you want to rest.
No, not so much that.
Oh, that's fair.
Nope, that's a 13.
16.
Keep track of your numbers, please.
Okay.
What do you guess?
13
Total?
total.
Catcher? Waiting? Anobos?
I've got a 16 right now. Is that a success or a fail? I have to ask.
I understand. But hold the phone. Actually, that'll be a success for you.
Okay.
Anastasia?
10 total.
10 total?
What are you rolling?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
30-20 on my end. 30-20.
Who did that?
I'm sorry. 22 on mine.
No one did anything.
That's a big difference from a 10.
Yeah, I was going on that. Oh,
No one triggered this?
No, this is when we all went to go to bed to rest.
21. Okay. Wisdom, you said?
Yeah, I need Roxas to roll one too.
21.
So I'll wait till he gets back.
I rolled an 8.
Delicious.
21. Damn.
Yep.
Paladins are really good at saving throws.
That's fair.
Because they benefit not only from their normal save, they always get
From the aura.
Their aura. Which is equal to proficiency.
Okay, but I have multiple problems. Real quick, wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
That one.
Yikes.
He had the nat one.
He did
And you're
now.
not within 5 feet of Mesos.
Nope. What is your total?
For
Wisdom
Wisdom
saving
saving
throw.
And we don't know what it's for yet.
Where are you scrolling? It's on the top.
That's the curse.
Wisdom saving
Oh.
plus 2 die.
But we don't know why, what triggered it.
Us wanting to go to bed.
Yeah.
And that's all the
3 total. So everybody else is able to rest normally. However, Roxas is restless, disturbed, and I need you to come here.
Question: is it a dream or a sleep effect? He is immune.
I understand.
That's why.
That's not what it is.
We're going into sentry form. Seems to have been disturbed.
It's probably the curse.
I've acquired the ability.
Oh, you little baby? Is that what you got?
Real.
All the way.
You will suffer 1 point of exhaustion as you get no rest.
Unfortunate.
Little baby.
And you said that to me in DM?
Not right this second.
Try it again.
I'm not
Not that part.
not very focused because. Do you need paper? Do you need?
No.
There
He's
was
not very
more than
focused
just
on the
exhaustion.
prince.
That just happened.
No.
Yeah, he's dealing with.
There's a reason that he had to go talk to him. It wasn't just say, you got 1 point of exhaustion.
Correct.
It wasn't that.
But the point of exhaustion could be dread.
Yeah. That he can add later.
That's not what Cole's talking about, though.
Wow.
Failing.
I'll do more of the same, Travis. For meditation, I'll do more of the same. Same general idea.
Yeah, that's fine.
You
Seems to be working to some extent, but
I'm
not
gonna
good.
go to the restroom real quick.
Because the moment that he thinks he's got it down to a science,
Nah.
they change.
Restroom.
Yep.
I hope you take off your mic.
Took mine. I took mine off.
What? All right.
So this morning, how are you feeling?
Oh, ration?
Yes, rations.
I always forget. I don't say it.
But you got as dawn is over the horizon, you hear a very gentle on the door.
Notebooks will go and answer.
There's a brunette woman holding a basket. I wanted to give you guys something to eat. My father owns a bakery. Do you guys want bread? What kind of
Thank
woman?
you very much. Very much.
And tell Katrina I look forward to hearing from her. And she just bolts.
Oh, I thought it might be her. I see.
Hold on. Who do we miss? Who was at the door?
You got smitten white, he did.
Roll a d20.
That's a want. Man went from unmotivated to Virgil motivated.
I'm for it.
I'm for it. I got it.
Okay, this time in an area that's not going to response out.
No.
8.
No.
On the dot.
You slip down 8 sets of steps and in your scramble to get down the stairs.
Oh, my shoes! She ran off back to the bakery.
Slide in the door. Damn it. Slide down the door.
This is hard, by the way.
You just want to hide back from me?
I didn't know you wanted to say hi.
Want to do more than that?
To me and Discord,
I sent it to you.
and this is out of game. Big printer. Filament broke, so yes.
Okay, that's easy.
Bamboo failed again.
Okay. It's not helping you refine the settings. That's
It's
all it is.
not adhering to the base, and I don't know why.
I did increase the bed temperature.
It's
That's all I can think of. But anyway, getting back to the game.
I think it's funny you were like, this is out of character.
Yeah, 3D print stuff.
The 3D printer's not working.
The ones
Can
from
you
the
give me a soda, please?
Which soda you want?
Surprise me.
Yeah, do you want to try the
Sorry. Why not? Anyway,
What are you dorks doing?
being dogs.
What are you doing? Standing in the only spot that you need to walk is the answer to that question. It's
No,
really
they're
fine.
fine.
They're doing good. Just letting you do. They're good dogs. All dogs are good dogs.
That's not true.
It's mostly true.
It's mostly true.
It's mostly
There's
true.
no bad dogs, only bad owners.
No, we have a dog that hated everybody. She hated everybody. Except like 2 people. And
Sounds like a bad owner.
she was very well loved.
Moving on.
moving on.
So, the day is yours.
Do you get a response from mine?
No, she hated me
It
because
was disrupted,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the entire intent behind it.
I know.
You
but
didn't lose it.
no, that's why I asked if I had failed the check.
Right. That was you preventing from losing the entirety of it. But the it also negated your progress. You have the feeling that you're not going to make a lot of progress while this curse is going.
talking to the notebooks.
Did I not get to do my long rest thing?
I can't hear you, bud.
You got a point of exhaustion, so no.
Very. Tastes like it should have alcohol in it.
A little bit.
I know that feeling all too well.
It tastes like somebody failed to make a pina colada. It tastes like a pina colada without the alcohol. Anyway. So. The day is yours. You gotta go back in town.
I don't want to do anything.
Be free. I want to do nothing. Fails.
If we're not going anywhere, we train twice. Just call it a day.
You may certainly try.
Right.
How do I do?
You want to do that, so you're gonna get fucked. I hate you. I was in the middle of drinking. I was sprayed all over my gears.
One roll with exhaustion.
-2 to all rolls.
Okay.
But that image is burned into your mind. Alright. So,
And so I didn't get my scan.
It's alright. It's cool. It's one day in an imaginary game.
Says the guy who's just complaining about wasting time in an imaginary game.
Yeah, but I doesn't care. My character's annoyed with it. That's fine.
Alright. So, next day, where are we? Where's Trios? Oh, right, bathroom. Trios was having that morning coffee.
He's sleeping in today.
Right. Well, we could attempt another workout session. But in all honesty, I kind of want to go to the
I wish I
ocean
could have used that.
fishing.
Isn't that where it's
I could have used my DM dice, technically.
Oh yeah, that would have been a good use for it.
No, I disagree. Not a good. It would have been an okay use for it, but
It would be a use for it. Turn it back on.
yeah.
All right, perfect.
It's inspiration.
I fuck City off. I was like, let's turn it off
I
instead.
think it has like inspiration you don't lose. Like it's worth it for something you really need to pass, not something that.
But it's up to y'all to track it. I'm not going to track it. I have too much stuff to remember as it is.
I'm just gonna get it back to you once I use it.
More
I'm
stealth
just
training with
extremely
Nubos.
annoyed because
Honestly,
my prank just keeps not adhering to the bed.
we'll take a look at it after game.
After game.
Did you clean the bed off really well?
Hey, after game. Yep. All right. So, the day is yours. What would you like to do?
Well, you hear more creaking in Roxas's joints than normal.
Roxas seems sluggish.
What's the matter, Metal Guy?
I don't
He's a
know.
robot. They don't sleep.
Well,
I couldn't sleep. Well, I couldn't get any proper relax.
Rest.
I don't know what it was. I'm guessing it was some kind of illusion, but apparently there was a skeletal female woman that was looking directly at me that was inching closer last night.
Did it scare you?
No,
Yes.
it did.
It terrified you. It's the first time you've ever been scared.
That's why you didn't go to sleep.
And I felt
the
I
other
really-
the other head. Is
So did it scare you?
So the other head.
I don't really feel much fear-wise because I'm a metallic being.
You've never felt fear before? You did last night.
You're still living.
I don't know. I can't say that it was or not.
Did it feel like the light function of the sea if it touched you?
The third has come.
Maybe, yeah.
You know what we call that as flesh beings? We call it.
Well,
That's not.
I'm a little worried about doing a sending today to her. Let her know that her other sister has made her presence known to us.
Or what?
My turn.
Excellent.
Yeah. There's a reason.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Tyson. There's a reason I have to be scared.
That's a 4 on the die plus my natural 3, 7 total.
Oh! You run so fast from the door, you hit the wall on the other side. And this is a resounding.
How much?
Ow. I don't know. What's your movement speed?
55. 55, boss man.
So we'll say 6 damage as you run face first into this wall.
Anopos calmly walks up to the door.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw.
Especially if it's her special.
So that is a 22.
You manage not to flee immediately. As this.
Hold on, is this a fear aura?
Essentially.
I'll get advantage on it.
Careful going on this. Oh, my face.
That's cocked. I'm gonna reroll that. So still at 22.
Okay. Immediate, you've been scared before. You've been hunted by things that you were trying to hunt. This type of thing. This is something different, something primal.
Right.
And it's just, it takes you a second to go, okay, that's an actual person. Very, very skinny, plainly dressed, tall female, very, very gaunt, very thin. I was told to say hello.
Hey, you must be the sister.
I am. And you are a cursed.
Yeah, well, your other sister, though she kind of broke the deal in this case.
Haley, you're not Lisa.
It depends on the wording of the deal, but
she was always the clever one with that. I like you.
Thank you. Most people do.
Thank you for letting me know where they were.
I guess.
The nat one, he doesn't even remember saying anything.
Dream sending or something similar?
Something like that. I tend to find those who are having a moment of weakness to discern their location through their fear.
She called you weak.
So,
A moment of weakness, fool.
one last chaos. You know,
Oh,
Going to the door. We see that. The door.
Moving character chat.
She called you weak. She called you weak.
Well, no.
Sir, can I help you?
I was told to make sure that you all are accommodated properly. I haven't been around in a while, but the city has grown beautifully. I'm not allowed in, per se, during the day when people are around. I tend to disrupt my sister's clever little snow globe she has going here.
Fair enough.
But I was told to check in on y'all and see if you needed anything.
I don't know, can you remove this gas?
I could,
If you
but
don't,
your fear of it is delicious.
I don't know.
I'm glad we
afraid. I haven't had it.
That was weird. You made me feel fear. It is something that is important to feel. It is a survival mechanism.
I'm not like most other things.
Well, perhaps you are a little more now.
Anyway.
I'm just sitting at the dining table, I'm like, oh no, you went back to your room. Like, the imagery, it was almost like a PTSD moment. You were like, bye!
Anyway. Well, I'm sure you're enjoying this feast very well.
you want to come in, eat something more solid?
I don't eat, per se. It's the way you do. Especially you.
Oh,
Yeah.
If,
really just put on full display. How about some?
What's the? Sorry, I have more question. A little bit more than pleasantries and hospitality. What's the range of your feast or fare? The area.
About a mile?
So when we leave from here, would you be willing to remove the curse then?
If you leave our sphere of influence, you should be fine.
Okay.
Good.
Just checking.
We're just
Also, my
Curses don't.
other
leave.
sister will likely handle it when she returns.
Oh, well. Anyway, we will be. Thank you for introducing yourself. I'm still behind the door. I'm not going in front of that damn door. Oh,
My name's Katri. Canterville Tallbridge. Yours?
No, I gotta pull it up. I have it right here.
Did.
Never got. I don't think we got her name.
I'm going to initiate a conversation for my players. I don't know who I am.
I'm gonna do a search for it because I have a huge list of NPCs.
Okay.
That's very funny. Every one of them except for Lisa, who has now been added to the list of NPCs.
And Alyssa, who was once one thing and now another.
I am known as Vexana. And please, continue to grow. I've run into a few people that are in awe of what you all are capable of. It is quite the dessert.
interesting.
You all inspire hope in many, yes, but fear in others.
I'm sure.
Hopefully, I'm the right individuals.
Hopefully, we're striking fear in the ones that we want to be scared of us.
A little column A, a little column B.
Single brain cell.
I'm sure a lich's fear would be much tasty, quite tasty for you.
Yes, but they fear you very little.
Just for now.
Either way, is there anything else I can assist you with?
Since you're not going to remove the curse, I don't think it's At least I have no choice.
Says the one hiding behind the door.
I don't need to see you to know what you can do. I like so what you did to Katria over there.
More like her.
Katria is more of a beast of instinct. I do not blame her in the slightest.
I'm not going to refute or argue that fact. It's out of my, what would be the right word to mispronounce, peripheral.
Though I was impressed what you did to Rauxus.
I don't.
That's actually
Yeah.
very impressive, because I know that they do not have.
Someone who is not very familiar with fear is very easily influenced by fear.
Understood.
That just reminds me of the bit where it's like, ah, yes, I too like to use big words to make myself seem more fully.
It's big raid time.
I too
I
like.
don't know. I think it might be brain time.
Yeah, I too like to use big words.
I don't know about
to make
big
myself seem more fully.
I have another question for you. Is the curse considered a spell?
No.
It's just your natural aura.
Oh no, I was asking specifically about
It
the
can
curse.
be directed.
Well,
No, I was asking this out of character.
Oh, no, it's not considered a
no. Also, even if it was, the way it was described, the hag did it from outside of the barrier, and because she has power to pierce through it.
I know. The thing is, I got a bunch of stuff.
Spell things. The barrier was affected even if it was a spell, just because she can pierce through it.
Yeah, I wasn't I'm wondering about the barrier. It's character specific
Also, the
stuff.
sentence implies that she's within a mile of us. So,
He's in the water.
Likely it was the closest location. The barrier is quite strong, so her range of being able to project her sphere may have been reduced.
She's in your wall.
This is the place that made the closest for us. If we set up our tower somewhere else, farther from here.
It would have likely been easier for her to get to. It would have affected you sooner.
Interesting.
I'll do
Well,
what's
good
best.
to know.
That all being said, choose one amongst you.
Real quick, out of character, Tyson, make sure you do a day tracker.
Yeah.
Advance it.
They'll do.
Choose one amongst you. The one you feel is most necessitated to be less influenced by chaos.
Absolutely not, you chaos maid.
I am not actually.
No, but you do love a good fireball.
Who does love a good fireball?
is it good? I don't think I'm that chaotic.
The enemy hates my fireball.
Least influenced by chaos.
If I have
I will remove the curse from one of you. Oh, and you. Now that you have a taste for fear, it may forever linger.
Keep in mind, my intentions are always to make sure that we get messages out.
True. My opinion is that the one most resistant, the most even one that least resistant is one we need to remove.
Unfortunately, I was going to say, listen to this.
Most resistant.
Yeah, well,
I can tell you it's not me, because I know what Cole's is. Well, they already removed it from me.
Whole hack is removed.
Yeah, so then that's lowest.
I'm at a +3 for wisdom.
I got a
However, I need you to mark on your character sheet in your notes, marked by
What's your wisdom?
fear.
Sorry.
You're good.
wisdom caster, paladin.
Yeah, we
They're
can't.
fine.
We can't say Katria though.
They're marked by
because
chaos,
she will
right?
know.
Yeah.
Katria
Okay.
love.
But that I didn't have you guys write that down because it is temporary.
Marked by
I have a 5.
So we could potentially argue that you would be the least affected or the most affected by chaos. So that what was it worded? That whoever's the most affected by it.
No,
The one that was useful.
What was her word?
The
would
one
you like to have the chaotic influence removed?
Oh, we can just do it from anybody.
Yep. One person.
Probably the one who has to do the daily updates with the other world.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Only if he presents his face and looks me in the eyes.
I will.
And I will come around the corner. Wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
However, you will get to do this one at advantage.
All right.
Because you are kind of mentally prepared for it.
Well, and I'm next to the door too, so.
I was just gonna physically.
That's 20s. Double that 20s, actually.
Oh my god! He becomes proficient in wisdom.
Yeah. Go ahead and mark that on your character sheet that you will get a bonus to wisdom. I have to figure out what that looks like.
If you don't want to make him proficient, we
Yeah,
can
just
make
give him
him
proficient.
I think there's levels to it, but I think there's a half proficiency.
For saving throws, I can look at it right now.
But I will deal with that later. I'm not worried about
Bonus
that.
to wisdom. Save for wisdom.
Yeah.
Just a bonus to wisdom saving throws. Anyway, so you look at her dead in the eyes. You faced horrors in your
Half
job.
is not proficient. There's not proficient, half proficient, proficient, and expertise.
So you'll gain half proficiency.
I'm proficient in that, so it'd go to
You're already half proficient?
or I'm already regular proficient.
Oh, so expert.
Wisdom.
I go to experts for temporary.
Expertise.
So double your proficiency bonus.
So double my proficiency, so that's going to be +8 plus my normal wisdom, which is 1, so 9 plus 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
Go to custom.
Which is actually the same as my int saving.
The saving position level will show you.
Holy.
So you
Man,
you faced horrors and demons and all this other stuff in your job. You come around the corner, you stare her in the face, she just smiles.
Customize.
You have far more strong wills than I anticipated.
There you go.
So be it. Both Rauxus and Triolis will be immune to the influences of chaos for the duration of your stay. Cool. The rest, I look forward to it.
I'm quite.
It'll be fun.
I'm quite happy with it.
Am I going to be able to rest?
No.
No. Maybe.
Actually, yes. However, it's going to be a little more interesting from now on.
Sentry mode. Sentry mode. Sentry, what the fuck am I seeing? This is not sentry mode. This is a nightmare. No.
Remember, I don't have. Oh no, I do have.
Remember, he goes into a motionless state.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's like, this is just a real vision.
Motionless.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be doing today.
The day is yours. She excuses herself.
Thank you for your help.
Of course. Anything for my baby sister.
So is that a no on the coffee then?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Alright. Wasn't they Mrs. Vet?
I'll be awake for a month if I drink milk.
Fair enough.
Going to end stealth.
Sure.
I'll join you in
If
that.
we have it, however, we may all want to stick together for this today. Seems as if
Anyone else care to learn?
our minds are being tested.
This should be interesting.
Why not?
Check.
I guess I'll be learning stealth.
We'll learn stealth together. Yeah.
Oh god,
Yahtzee.
I guess I could
You learn stealth.
try.
That is
Not at this
13.
No, you're checks.
So I don't
What
feel
about
like possibly triggering the curse.
Yeah, but I'll give you.
It's 11 plus 2, so that's 13, however. I will go ahead and spend
Spend a what?
I'm spending one of my...
Your grit or whatever?
no, it's not one of my grit. It's one of my second wins to add a d10.
You had a D10.
Ooh, that's only one. So that is a grand total of
14?
13, 14.
I was gonna ask if I could try joining.
That's fine.
For large.
Well, everyone else needs to roll stealth.
I have to roll it at disadvantage.
So do I.
Yep.
I got 22.
I'm gonna try the difference.
Right away.
Wow. Okay, actually not.
At disadvantage, I rolled a 17.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm feeling very
Hold on. Dude, quit shouting numbers at me. Let me know what everybody has rolled, and I will go one by one. Who has not gotten their roll yet?
I'll put my hand down.
I believe everybody has.
Okay. What did you roll?
17.
Plus 0. I'm not rolling.
Plus 0.
8.
You lose 8 from your tracker if you can. 22. Plus 5.
Well, I had 10,
Anastasia.
but it was minus 2.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got 10.
chaos.
I got a 10 for stealth, but I got a minus 2 because of the exhaustion.
No, he's asking what did you? How many points in stealth do you have?
No.
20?
None. Then you don't.
Add
have
3 to your tracker. You don't get 1.
I rolled a 13 plus 5, 18 total.
Add 1 to your tracker.
Wow, really? Pain.
The chaos leached you for 17 points off the learning.
Was it exactly 17?
I hate your whole 17.
Well, why did I get a minus?
Because you
Because you
failed,
had less than 17.
but you don't have anything. So
I was affected by chaos because they removed it from me.
it doesn't matter.
No, actually, it does. And I also had it removed. So you two are immune from that effect.
So what did you roll? What was your total roll?
8, or no, 10 minus 2 because of exhaustion.
So 8 total.
By the way, he rolled less than a 4. She rolled less than a 14 for the initial roll for you. That's the only reason you were able to teach it all. Yep.
So you get 8.
Because you rolled this like the full.
I get 8.
You'll get. All right, so
I
22.
get 8.
Yeah.
Yes, you get 8.
I really wanted to love stealth. I'm at 86 right now.
Well, that took the day, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So,
It was full.
As I slide away.
You gained 3.
Like, our little stuff.
You gained
I
3.
took this in deck, so.
We do have a full day for us. Are we only learning once?
Yes, the rule I always had was you get 1 during the day and 1 in the evening for teaching.
Okay. Well, are we doing anything else for the day?
I don't know about you.
Just weight training and
No. Stop. Are we doing anything else for the day? Not in the night. For the day. We're doing anything else besides learning stuff.
I don't believe so. I will be doing sendings to the Bastion.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Already
Send
done.
I'm gonna go take a shower, seeing as the
Yeah,
sentinel I built to hide behind crumbled and gotten most of my clothing. So I'm gonna at least.
I'm gonna go ahead and see.
Clean this
I'm gonna
all up.
send a message basically going like updates on the Bastion. How's the undead been handled?
You get a slur, because you only have 1 sentence as a reply. You get a slur of words as a reply, as the first, 3 seconds of it is her cursing you out. For getting her frozen. It took an hour to wear off.
Squaring.
That's a great time to do it when they may or may not be.
Yeah. That's cooler than cool.
Followed by, we have a skull and a pipe.
Alright, good. Now let them all know what we found.
Cool.
Next.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna send a message to the hag in the town saying
Currently not available.
Anyone else doing anything?
You could have that redirect to,
No, he still attempts it.
I attempt.
oh,
He just gets the, this number is not available. Please leave a
I
message.
get no answer.
Yeah. You get the dial up busy tone.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was gonna say your guild leader from on Ravnica needs a message.
I will send him a message. It's been a while. It's like an update. Yeah. And I'll tell him we are still hunting the liches. We have found multiple of the items of sin. No new updates on the book.
You get a very uncharacteristically. You know your guild leader.
Yeah.
He isn't someone who's for sarcasm,
Yeah.
but you feel like there might be something going on because the response you get is, if I had this out of context, this would be hilarious. Oh, God. Alright.
I told him about the stuff and all that.
But the way it's worded is just, if I didn't know what this was, I would think this was a gang.
Yeah. Thankfully, he knows what I'm talking about.
Yes. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Not for during the day. We can do it easy.
Cleaning my failures off of me. Splash. Splash.
All right. Evening training. Do insight?
Hold on, real quick. Roxas,
Yes.
you know what a rust monster is.
No.
You could have sworn you saw one in your peripheral vision, looking at you. But when you went to look at it, it was gone.
Oh,
Where?
I only know they are because I saw it in one of the videos that they posted.
My face when the hag is fucking with you.
And you hear Roxas just groan in agitation.
All right.
I hear the moanings of an old 1980s computer.
Does it just sound like a PS4?
Is it a
fucking jet engine?
No, it sounds like a fax machine.
Oh my god. Sounds like somebody's pager going off.
Yeah.
Everything during the day.
Anything else during the day? You have the afternoon, you just can't use it for teaching.
Oh, can't use for teaching. But we can use the night for teaching.
Yes.
I go over to Triolis when he's by himself. This fear thing sucks. I thought I saw a rust monster. And you know what the rust monsters are.
I do.
Prepping for the night's workout. Essentially.
Yeah, yes, so the one person who should fear them the most. Uh-huh.
Being scared is being fearful is natural for us.
Why is it so discomforting?
Perception check.
Sure. Oh shit.
Plus, she's probably having a hell of a feast off of you right now.
Yeah, since I'm new to this thing.
I want to say yes. I'm prepping some stuff for the night's training.
Yeah, I'm proud
That's
of
when I'm getting asked to do a perception check.
Perception check.
15.
Oh, total?
Oof. Yo, waka.
No whispers.
I'm so mad I got this point for myself. It's perfectly zero.
Right.
I just said it.
Yeah, I put a lot of words.
Dude, so, well, my guess is the threshold the one is going about 100.
Probably.
86. I'm sorry, I don't know what. It's a weird self like disadvantage with different.
What'd you say?
So apparently I saw this right as I was finishing up my shower.
Yes.
So, still in towel full, hair wrapped up in the second towel, stepping up. Which one of you was in the washroom?
None of us?
What?
The washroom?
There's no washroom inside.
What are you talking about?
Fuck you are.
It was your impromptu, you leaned up against the tower. What are you talking about?
So it was after my showering.
Yes.
I leaned up against the tower.
Yes.
Alright, rephrase that.
Alright, what was that? None? No. I'm in my book right now, going like, and getting critiqued by your hat. Of course I am.
Double check obvious eyes. Double check outside.
You literally see me.
It could be one of the hags.
Are we the only ones not going crazy?
You'll probably get it soon enough.
You'll get it soon enough.
What happens?
Here, Bill.
Spiders.
I just realized in both of my campaigns I'm messing with the Warforged by making them feel fear.
Yeah,
That's
both
fantastic.
and me, both the spiders.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
you.
It's not even a character.
No, he's like, fuck you. But alright. He's like, look your name for
If no one has shown themselves after making that call, if no one else has revealed themselves and trying to peep at me, I'm just going to continue what I'm doing.
Okay. Anything else for the rest of the group for the afternoon? No. We can sitting down playing tic-tac-toe and losing against yourself?
Yeah.
Like when?
For the 5th time to play solitaire and lose it.
I guess what I can do.
And I are in deep discussion. You break out a deck of cards. You were going to try to play solitaire?
No, that was a joke.
What happens if you bring a deck?
I don't even think I have a cards.
You don't have any playing cards?
What happens if you do break out a deck?
It's nothing but twos.
Not on me.
Nothing but twos? Nothing but twos.
Your deck is now all one card. Get fucked, idiot.
So I'm gonna try to do this without any spells, but I'm gonna try to make the metal from the pod of where it came in, and try to make them more into ingots where they could be processed.
You can't do that without a proper forge.
I also thought you used all that to make your homunculus.
No, I used like 1 pound. He's a small guy.
Yeah, he's only like this big.
Yeah, but he's made of metal. That's more than a pound.
True.
I have 50 pounds.
You probably use
I
5
probably
pounds.
use 5.
He's a
What, he made like one, like, square inch sheet? Like, what?
Yeah.
All it is metal.
I think this day.
Metal heavy as shit.
yeah. I mean, his metal is super heavy.
Oh, hang on. People just pointing at me.
One of the most dense materials.
I hate that I know you're doing something because your fan got in.
Yeah.
I did shoot you a message. Yeah.
I know.
So
That's for tonight.
No, that was for yesterday.
I'll say 10 pounds for the homunculus because everyone was complaining about it.
And I thought we were cool with 5.
5 is fine.
Okay.
No, that was for
Alright.
that was for last night's meditation.
Yeah, I got you. And actually, no, that's not true. Sure, very impressive skill. It's like somebody who's a master of 1
Oh, sure, but like,
fighting a master of 10.
yeah, but you know, it's like a kind of like bad teacher, like you know,
Oh,
like
yeah, you're trying to motivate.
yeah. Okay, it's like bad Rocky, you know.
Not working.
That doesn't matter.
Did you figure out what is
I'll
needed
get it
for
to you.
fights?
I'll get it to you.
Okay. I do go over to Anopos. For tonight, I was gonna ask if I would be able to just stay next to you, so I can try to identify the.
You're
Real
not
quick,
touching anymore.
You won't be able to do anything as far as investigating items tonight. You're too tired.
I have to get through the exhaustion.
Yes.
I would have used a short rest.
It doesn't matter. You can't get exhaustion back from short rests.
It's long rest.
It's long rest only.
Yep.
You're losing 1 night because of your nightmare.
It's actually losing 2 nights tonight.
Technically, that's okay. That's all right.
It happens.
So,
Anything I felt trying to fight the trash for my exhaustion. I rolled 19s every time, and then that 20 was the minute. Like I had to get in that 20 because of it.
all right. Anything else for the afternoon?
I was mad.
Going once.
No.
Going twice. So, all right. Moving into the evening, Roxas will be sleeping.
Valid.
You will not be able to do any training or anything else tonight. You have to rest.
No training. I
No.
Okay.
He has to spend tonight fully resting.
full rest. Okay. Sneak snake.
I would consider like Sean.
Almost not fun. I'm 0. It's a plus or minus usually. So.
All right. Go ahead and make your intelligence roll.
Anyone else?
Who else learning
Unhealthy.
well,
It's stealth.
Yep, he's
okay, so you'll get advantage. You will not be learning.
I'm going to be outside
Stealth again?
doing a strength training.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really close to getting proficiency.
Okay, so I'm going to have you separate. Are you learning stealth?
Yes.
Cole?
I can't.
Okay, you can.
I will.
And
I am.
Nathan's will. Okay.
What are you doing, Kevin?
Strength training.
Okay, you train on your own.
Let's see where that is a 20.
Okay. All right. So I need everyone else to roll me. Yes.
I assume Catcher's already proficient in strength, so I'm just curious what strength training does.
It'd be athletics.
Yeah, what do you gain? I'm just curious what you
It
gain.
depends. It depends. So Katria is training in strength as a generalistic thing right now, because being the strongest member of the party, or strongest that a person can naturally be, requires maintenance.
I've already had 20 for strength, so I'm just trying to keep that up.
So am
I have to ask this. Did she beat me?
Same levels.
Got lucky. It was a pretty good roll, too. So, I need Trillis, and Nezos to roll stealth.
I got 14.
At disadvantage.
I'm immune to the.
You are. Well, so you can add your 14.
At disadvantage, it's a 21.
18 for me.
You lose 2, you gain 1.
Let's go!
Roll,
Dirty 20.
no, and that 20 on the die.
That's crazy.
I thought about just negating any possible progress you can make and making you lose it, but
I don't have any.
that would have been rude.
Yeah. Like 0 or negative if you went below it.
Yeah,
Ah,
but it was literally a natural 20.
jeez. Unlucky.
87. I don't think that's the threshold, but 87.
Alright.
I really think it's harder. Maybe
Long rest.
Yep. Sleep.
Alright, so everybody goes to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boys.
Attempts to go to bed.
Yeah. No, actually, everybody's able to rest properly tonight. The reason why what happened last night is she was on her way.
Here.
So,
Here was on the way.
so,
One point might matter, I guess.
Who gets an interesting dream tonight?
Noah.
Oh, I gotta do my thing too.
As you all wake,
Immediately goes back to the.
inbox texts. I will post this as soon as I finish the description.
Sounds good.
Alright, so I'm just saying, be aware of that. You all wake up, you start kind of getting about yourselves. Okay, this is gonna sound funny. Don't roll it in on the thing. I need everyone to roll me an initiative to see who wakes up first.
I don't
Well,
know.
that would be between my son. Between the two of us, we sleep 4.
I don't know if this is dice.
Do I have
now.
advantage
Let's
on
see
that?
Let's just want me to roll this one. Let's roll this one if that's alright with you.
That's fine.
Yeah, because so it'd be
I'll tell you right
and then whichever one between two of us wakes up first. Or
that was an 8.
I got a dirty 20, 16 plus 4.
You're right. Actually, I apologize. I forgot about that.
so we sleep 4.
Ralphus, Nazos, and Anastasia, I need to know what your 3 rolls.
Ralph just sleeps for 6. We sleep for 4.
I understand.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
19.
21.
Nazos,
It's initiatives.
you hear what sounds like a very tired
Roll up.
Hold
on the door.
23.
23 for Anastasia? Okay, so you hear a very tired sounding knock on the door. You just happen to be closest to it.
I went down at the door.
I only have.
This person is standing in front of you.
I was really expecting wisdom saving throw.
Everybody can go ahead and take a look at box text.
Oh.
While nothing else seems the same, the eyes are very similar to the 2 hags you have seen so far.
Well, we've seen 3 hags now. So.
Well, no, we've seen
You've
one.
not seen that before, but the last one.
Yeah, that one.
Appropriate.
Shut up.
Can I help you?
Wow.
Okay. Box about this tall, about this wide, completely covered in seaweed and junk. Pulls out 3 keys. These will be what to open it. Do not open it here. I'll meet you back at the church in about 2 hours.
Alright. Be there.
I'm trying to get myself together. Freaking curses.
Oh, is that Lisa again?
This is 4 hours before you wake up.
Yeah,
This is the middle.
2 hours before she wakes up. That's why Roxas was in the running.
Well, I thought you sleep for 8.
Yes,
Yeah, I do.
6, 2 4s. That's why the 3 of you rolled initiative, because you 3
Yeah.
would have been awake.
No.
Okay.
She was just closest to the
Anastasia,
door.
who is that?
I'll bring in the tote. And
Ooh. That's the box.
What box?
Roxas,
we have
I need you to
A-box.
make an Arcana check.
It's a box. You don't know what box.
No, it's covered in seaweed. It's the thing holding the mirror.
looks like we have.
24.
This thing is heavily enchanted.
You just asked how we wait to open it at the church. So everybody.
Is that what you said? So out of character, what she said, meet her there in 2 hours. She didn't say what to do with the box.
She said,
Donald, open it in town.
I guess while I'm waiting, I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna mess with the box, but I'm gonna see if I could somehow talk
That's not
to the mirror or talk to the guy. I don't know. It's something to.
you can't communicate through this box. There's no chance to the box.
I like that we're not supposed to open it in the town, and you're like, but I want to poke it.
However, make me a perception check.
Ooh, perception.
It's just
14.
it's just an
You
unexploded
could have
warhead.
sworn you saw the rust monster hiding behind this box for a second.
It's just an undetonated warhead. What's the worst that could happen? Like,
Alright, so the rest of you begin to wake, and there's this sandy, seaweedy box sitting in the middle of the floor on the first floor.
Yeah, they
Take a look at it. It's like,
Oh, you know not to touch this.
oh yeah, no. I'm like,
Hey, I say she
that's a
did.
hell of an enchantment on that thing. Well, I'll have the act go like, what do you think?
What did I miss?
I don't want to be anywhere near that.
That's valid. Especially when it opens.
special delivery, that's what you missed. We got a box that I presume has the mirror.
It's very heavily enchanted.
Why are we opening it?
I agree with
Right. Okay. So,
But I agree with you. We should open it as soon as possible. But
We were not.
we made an agreement not to open it here.
Since everyone is up, they wanted us to meet them back at the church.
Well, I guess
That's where we're going.
Yep.
Gotcha. You mind carrying?
Alright,
we want
come on,
to
man.
get that into town? Probably not.
Hey, we gotta use the portal. We gotta use that.
Remember this too. If it does explode, we were told to probably destroy like an entire city. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if it's on the edge of town or not. The city gets wiped regardless.
Okay.
Are we gonna have to leave the carriage here?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I don't even know where the carriage is.
It's a carriage.
Stop the carriage! I'm losing my mind.
There, because you blew up the carriage when you arrived.
But then I
Oh, yeah.
fixed it.
He fixed it.
He
No,
fixed it.
no. The thing is, he spent like he does also 20 minutes last session complaining about this stupid carriage.
Make sure that is a PTSD moment for you.
So we'll bring
Do
the
you guys
carriage.
have your companion?
I'm pretty sure we can sell it at the station.
He's outside with Zero. Outside of the barrier.
We need to ask permission to have them come in.
Yeah. For the sake of brevity, we'll say that Roxas made that mention whenever she brought up. We'll make a mention.
And we would have brought.
No, he would have brought up both because Zero is important to him too. Yeah. The wakeboard. Yeah.
And
We would have brought the carriage with us into the barrier.
Yeah, the carriage is right next to the dam.
Yes. You just can't take it with you to the teleportation circle.
Yeah, in a basement.
so we
Inside.
we're gonna try to scavenge it for stuff that we made
Is
onto
we
it.
walking? Oh, you got a pistol pointing at you.
The totem stays where it is. Don't worry about it.
Totem.
Wait. Okay, I can't say.
Totem
Sorry.
is true.
I'll leave that to your discretion. No, no, that's it. Yeah.
Do we not want to
But no, we don't got the same carriage apart.
If it's that important, call Call Scorpion.
And you know what?
I don't think he'll be able to get in here.
Those won't probably.
Well, here's the thing, though, is if I need a horse while the carriage is gone, and we have the horse just going out on its own, it's likely to get raided. And like I said, if I need it, I'm just going to call it a new one. It's just going to be stuck out there.
True. Why don't we just take it to the stables?
That'll cost us rent.
No,
Just get
sell
rid of
it.
Just get rid of it, yeah.
Sell it to the stables.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can eat it.
I didn't think it would fit inside you.
Not all at once.
That's what he
What?
said.
Oh, yeah. Chop it into bits.
Well, the girls here can help you disassemble it a bit.
That's fine.
Oh,
Yes, Vellum can take it.
so you guys spend, about an hour, let's say, with help from everyone, disassembling this carriage and eating it.
Baby.
Here's the wheel. Here's the third wheel. Here's the second wheel.
Here's
Take one of those.
here's and then the springs that he made. The suspension.
Brothers
Well,
obsessed. Once that's down, I'll bring down the tower. But if it's away,
The occasional civilian walks by, sees us feeding a dog.
I need you to quickly make a dexterity saving throw. Or no, dexterity check.
Oh no! Oh no! And the tower pointing at you when it gets smaller.
no. What?
No, he's not affected by chaos.
No, he's not affected. by it.
Oh, I got 4 on that.
It slips out of your hands and Bellum eats it.
No! Wrong one.
Where did you drop?
What? Please.
He's hiding behind the notebooks from you.
Head back, please.
Just leave it with him. It's safe. It's a safe bet that it
As long as we get it back.
we'll get it back.
What are we doing about these seats?
Seats. Dude, wrong the carriage. It probably doesn't have seats. It's just like the.
No, we have to see.
Is it?
They're leather.
Alright.
Jeez, looked like I was just gonna be lipped on, but no, that's all teeth. It's all teeth.
Licks your hand a little bit.
I can't be angry at you.
Well, then we offer to the town.
Wow.
That's something very inappropriate.
Don't worry, it's all on stream.
Don't worry, here's the recording.
Alright. So you all go into town.
Catria carrying the big box.
The big bowl.
We have a horse.
It's an interesting sight, by the way. Bellum is being ridden by this tiny little golem that Roxas has made, which has 0 on his shoulder.
Maybe not on the horse.
Wait, I thought his Lycos was a round ball.
Yeah, Bellum is the horse for this particular dinner.
I have a homunculus servant, which is the little guy, and then I also 0 is the floating ball.
I thought the homunculus was a round ball.
No, you can change the shape to be anything, but the stats don't change.
Yeah. I'll just have a ball as the core of it. Yeah. That has the is it symbol on it. That's inside of it. Yeah, he reshaped it. He's in the top.
Essentially,
Well, that's in character chat.
Chatty boys with tiny arms and tiny legs.
What does it do? It can hold stuff. It
Not a
can,
whole bunch.
not entirely.
You can do stuff. You can give it a wand of magic missiles.
He's a bit. Yeah. If we can do that, he did allow one attunement item can go to it.
Thank goodness that the one of
Maybe
magic
that's gonna be the one that makes maybe
attunement
a
item.
vessel to it, so it can make drinks.
He's just the walking robot that makes drinks.
No, it's R2D2. It's R2D2 from Return of the Jedi. That's it. The drink machine.
Robot cannot be really using. It's your invisible imp that's your get up for free.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think this one can be invisible. The homunculus servant.
Yeah, but he can cast it.
No, I'm really only thinking about Artist when he's got the little drink stand.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Alright.
Well, now it's the town. We're heading toward the
church.
Through the church.
They're expecting you. You notice that for some reason the townsfolk seem to be a little more receptive. Like a couple of them kind of like instinctively flinch, but they don't like outright avoid you. Lisa is amongst the crowd.
Lisa, completely distracted from the group.
She just basically goes in a stride and walks with you. I've been talking with the people around the town, telling them that you're not bad people, that it was just a misunderstanding.
Thank you.
My dad knows everybody. I don't know what it is about being the town baker, but he knows everybody. So a good word with him goes a long way.
Everybody needs to eat.
Oh, would we be able to save ourselves the ration from last night?
Yes,
Yeah.
because she brought food.
She brought food, and we still had beer jerky.
Sweet. Oh, I'm gonna get mine. Oh, I've been consuming rations.
All right. So you guys get to the church. You're escorted inside. You're brought down to the basement, and I am going to go ahead and show this to you guys. Hang on, please.
We're not the basement. No, someone called that a dungeon. We're halfway there, guys. Now we're just missing some dragons.
It would be fun.
Now I'm to live on a brick.
What are you talking about? We had dragons 2 sessions ago. I shot a dragon.
Oh, we did. No, we haven't together. It's Dungeons and Dragons, not Dungeons then Dragons or Dragons.
It'd be funny that like Vellum has the little homunculus writing on it, and the little homunculus has like a wand. It's like they move like really in the back and just shoot at stuff from a distance.
I don't know why
See,
using my mount as your Monkus's mount.
Before
You can float.
Well, they're already doing it.
Can we get this circle down to be able
Yes,
to teleport
but
back?
ensure you send that message, or you will be attacked on sight by these guys.
We'll make sure the message is sent.
no.
And they will not mince words.
Yes.
By the way, they're back to their high pay appearance.
Just so I don't lose my mind, how do you spell the name of this town?
Haul?
Yeah, Alvarin.
B-O.
B-A-Y.
B-A what?
It's on the map. And
I'll be right back.
if you need.
Cool. I think I got it right.
Alvarin.
Doesn't matter the exact spelling as long as you can say
By
it.
the way, you mind removing your sister's cast on us?
Just write Hag City.
Yes. You never know, there might be another one. It should dissipate after a few days, but yes, I can remove it now. And she mutters a few things, and you feel less chaotic than you were before.
As interesting as it was.
Arissa.
I'm sure she did it simply for amusement.
Like,
I could see that.
okay. Mind reminding me the next time we see it, Blanca?
That's how that's spelled.
Sure.
Who cares?
She's like not even really mincing words. She's like,
Sure. You stop that right now.
All right. So I will also pick that up, obviously, the the words for this
So
one.
you have the teleportation circle for Haldorin.
Okay. Shall we? We shall, guys. All right, we're going to step up.
A warning.
Yes.
There are 3 levels to that chest. Open them one at a time. Deal with whatever effects before you open the next.
Not doing all at
Because if I am not... if I am to be believed through my senses, I could have sworn I felt a meteor swarm in there somewhere.
No.
Oh, that thing. Yeah. Like I said, she is pissed.
Key labels. Which one goes to which?
Or is it
to
obvious?
which level?
It's very obvious.
Is it?
There's a gold, a silver, and a bronze key. The box you see right now is bronze.
Deal. That's easy.
Asked when it's like, if it's the wrong
No, there was no explanation when we got it. So.
Yeah, please.
Problem is with some of these things that Drunkies used, it could cause fireworks.
This is why I asked.
when you put magic in there, I guess. You use the bronze. I'm thinking it's just normal keys.
area.
Like,
I understand.
Yeah,
No, absolutely.
uh,
I don't want to pull this thing up on us.
That might happen anyway.
Yeah.
well, it could be a few miles out of the bastion.
Well, we will. Several miles.
alright.
I wouldn't recommend your town either.
No, we're going to
Just
go.
in case.
We're going to go miles from the town.
How big is the crater?
We may have to run across.
No, come out of the center. a mile to the. It's a mile diameter.
Yeah.
Around the center.
No, that's a half mile to the center, and then
That's what it meant.
yeah. The crater itself is a mile wide.
It's not like making another crater inside the crater is going to matter too much.
No, inside the crater is where our town.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah.
Well, you guys discuss what you're doing.
Why? Because it's the best defensible spot. Because
Yeah,
everything
What's this?
That
Is,
You can see everything for a half mile.
Stiffy my
and
leg.
there's nothing around it because it's all black
Probably
sand.
smell
Cat
any food that's fallen.
Oh,
in, addition, in addition to that, if we ever manage to get walls up, yeah, it's going to be heavily defensible because nothing can get in or out or around without us noticing.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, I want attention. I'm going to get attention from
Even underground would be rough.
Extraordinarily.
So, does the person who's not affected by
it's been removed.
it's been removed from all of us? Okay, never mind.
Alright.
Let's get out of here.
I'll be right there. DMZ. Oh, for the maybe.
stuff on this circle.
Tyson, how soon do you have to leave after this?
Depending on when we end.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we end at like 3 or 3:30, probably 3 or soon. Round
Well, I can take a look at your printer, Cole.
But it's not just that.
No, he's got questions about. He's got Warhammer questions.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm not quite.
Are we thinking about being done like 3 or something, or a little bit after 3?
Actually, when we wind up at our bastion, it might be the best time to
Yeah, that might be a good starting point for us.
But then that'll also afford us time to discuss that
Other things.
stuff.
Yeah, because you do need to discuss that stuff.
Yeah.
And we would get XP.
So,
For what?
Maybe.
as you all stand around the center,
The
she
end
moves
of
to
the
the
base.
she moves to the edge, and
You don't know
Well,
gives you one more remark.
yes.
I'd appreciate you sending a messenger with your teleportation circle as well, if possible,
We will.
to ease of travel.
Understood.
I have a feeling my sister will be quite displeased with me for some time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible for one of us, since we know it, to just
Actually, we can just give it to him now.
He can actually scribe it for her.
I can describe it now.
Yeah, if you could try it for
I
me.
can describe it right now.
For the circle at the Bastion?
Yeah.
Have we been to the Bastion since you had
He knows it.
I know. When you
I-
win the spell teleportation, you get 2 teleportation circles known for free when you win.
Okay.
But since I'm also the owner of the teleportation circle, I just have it.
Sure.
Never mind. I'll write it down. I'll scribe it out. Here you go.
I will do the courtesy of sending a sending before I use it.
I appreciate it.
That being said, I wish you all safe travels. Good luck opening that box. And please do not forget the question I wish you to ask her.
Wait, that was a
I just
question?
did it.
She wants to be able to
Worship her.
worship her again.
Oh yes, I will ask her that.
Yeah.
Understood. We shall go. Alright, and with that I will say the word and
And as you guys go ahead and vanish, we will end the session there for today. A little bit of a shorter session, as a few things actually happened a lot faster than I anticipated.
like what?
The initial interaction. That was funny because you jumped.
I wasn't expecting it. Yeah. It's because she's jealous that
Anyway.
is on Eddie.
So, with all that being said, we are going to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. I hope everybody had a good time. My dog's going crazy. And we will catch you all next time. Say bye, everybody. Till next time.
Rox is felt fear.